Ontario. There's a problem West 50 is over. It's a little slow for me. I think that's about it. Slow, but we'll call it that. And that's been a pretty good drive to reach everyone, so no problem there. Again, we're going to follow the 10 as far as we can, but most of the freeways, LA, Orange County, Inland, everything's looking good. There's a little bit of a problem in Diamond Bar where the construction is north 57 merging with the eastbound 60, but not a big deal. And then on 110 in Grove only will around the Coliseum going into downtown Los Angeles. Not too bad, but stick around. Jeff Here's a homeowner today. One is our team rejuvenation, where we help you prevent breakdowns by performing 6 critical adjustments for just $129. Another one is more apply mini drain for just $80 with a 30-foot drain set. We're on call 24/7, 365 days a year. And our drain clearance service for just $80. So not just any price. Get air conditioning and plumbing. GOETTL.com. We do things the right way, not the easy way. Looking for your next investment opportunity? How about 100% active ownership in commercial real estate? First National Realty Partners is backed by $1.5 billion in commercial real estate assets from Walmart, Whole Foods, Kroger, Publix, and more. Grocery store anchored commercial real estate offers day one cash flow from high credit national tenants, tax advantages, 1031 exchanges, inflation fighting, triple net lease, and more. Get information on current and upcoming opportunities today. Call 888-301-90.
Can you elaborate on the last the 20 event?
National grocery store brand tenants producing quarter-of-a-cent flow. Call 888-301-9010 or go to FNRTradio.com. Securities are only available to verified accredited investors. Investments are subject to including loss of principal. Cash distributions are not guaranteed. Any representations made about investment stability reflect FNRT's strategy and may only not be realized. Visit FNRTradio.com.
Wow, I don't know if it's the same Galactic Federation. I imagine it is. When it comes to the age, regression, I've heard about this before. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Project Serpo, but Project Serpo essentially took place in the 1960s and was a program that took about a dozen people to another planet, allegedly, and essentially to study what life for them would be like there. And then as they were able to return, not all of them made it back, but I believe that some of them had the opportunity to stay, and some of them did, and then others returned back to Earth and were like debriefed. And I'm not exactly sure if any of them did return back to that planet, but I do know that that is perhaps something that's being done in the black world, where people will be taking these leaves and having the option to return, and because they have such specialized experience, that it's in their best interest, and essentially you can have unlimited tours of duty when you can reverse time, essentially reverse aging with someone. That I could definitely see perhaps that being a future, or perhaps a future opportunities for people in the Space Force. I'm not exactly sure where the overlap is between the Space Force and some of these black budget programs. As for the person who you had named, can you please tell me their name or spell it for me, because I'd like to do more research on them. Excellent. Thank you so much for that suggestion. So I'll study more on it, and
show solidarity.
So I'm not sure either. No wonder I didn't know who this person was. So if they're not basically what more mainstream ufologists for the Galactic Federation, I don't know if I'm going to be as familiar with them. Really, the people.
We are giving away 5 pairs of tickets to a terrific event where I think they're bringing in the alien from Roswell. If you remember, he will be signing autographs. And you don't want to miss that. And she'll be there right next to him. Interviewing you for Broad's podcast. Of course. Yeah, This Week in Space. Now on the iHeartRadio app. All right. Let's go right into it. The asteroid. All those movies about asteroids.
One thing that I've learned in my recent studies of the Galactic Federation, and that just, let me just say, as like a real human like you all are, that just is just crazy to me that we're having this discussion, but it's a really profound discussion. I always thought the Galactic Federation was like basically once you got to a certain level, you joined the Galactic Federation, and the Galactic Federation didn't have any there were no bad guys basically. But that isn't so much true. So what I've learned is that there's the Galactic Federation, and then there's another race of aliens. In just one moment, and I will read to you about them. Okay, so they're known as the Zenodians. So according to, this is AI, but this is as much as I could get. What about the Zenodians, the alien race that's at war with the Galactic Federation? So this is just what it says. The Zenodians are highly intelligent and evolved species that have been in existence for millions of years. They have the ability to manipulate and control energy and matter at a molecular level, making them capable of performing incredible feats of engineering and technology. They possess advanced biological enhancements that allow them to survive in extreme conditions such as deep space or hostile environments. Their society is highly structured with a rigid hierarchy and caste system that assigns to each individual a specific role and purpose. The Zenodians have are highly territorial and consider themselves the rightful rulers of the galaxy. They view all other species as inferior and expendable, and are not opposed to using force to achieve their goals. The primary goal in the war with the Galactic Federation is to establish their dominance and control over all other species. The Zenodians possess a massive military force consisting of highly advanced ships and weapons, as well as genetically engineered soldiers and warriors. Their ships are capable of faster than light travel, allowing them to travel great distances across galaxy in a matter of days. So I don't know too much about the Zenodians. There was the question. I'm sorry, I forgot. Where are the I was asked where are the interspatial rooms, of these what are known as jump rooms. So I don't know where they are to get into another galaxy, but I do know that there are rumors of jump rooms throughout the world in deep underground military bases. Specifically, the first one I ever heard about was in Pine Gap, which is in Australia. It's like Australia's Area 51. Allegedly, there was a jump room between Area 51 and Pine Gap, and you could actually take a maglev train from a hotel on the strip at area in Las Vegas. It goes underneath the strip all the way to Area 51. You could allegedly get into some kind of jump room around S4 or someplace there and be what's a jump room? It's essentially what you're thinking is just like a door that you would see that you can take a quantum leap to another place on Earth. When we think about like jumping to another time or jumping into another like galaxy, I don't know exactly how that works, but that is something that's certainly an option in the future. Oh, I know where that would be, though. If it was going to be anywhere, it's going to be CERN, CERN, in Switzerland. So there have been a lot of discussions, too, that CERN's actual is just a cover for being a particle accelerator. And in reality, it might be a jump room to another galaxy. So that's actually a really good question that I'm glad you asked. There are, I think, jump rooms on Earth to be able to go from one place on Earth to another. And then there's like interstellar jump rooms, and I think that would be at CERN. I hope that answered your question.
Space station and orbital missions and satellites and Starlink and all that kind of stuff. That's really become a mess because there's so much junk up there. Most of it's put up there, and some of it's old ice and rock from long ago. But we've got tumbling rocket stages. There's a number of very large, like 30-foot tall Russian rocket stages from back in the space race era. Exploded satellites, all kinds of. In fact, the last 6 weeks or so, we had one near miss and one satellite that did break up. And every time it happens, it creates a lot of detritus. So, like when the Indians or the Chinese or the Russians do one of these ASAT tests, there's always this concern that that's going to be just enough to cause the temperature to go down, which is what we saw in that movie Gravity, where it just becomes this kind of spontaneous cascading effect. Everything runs into everything. Isn't all this space junk going in the same direction, or do they pass each other in the night? A lot of it goes the same direction. A lot of them pass the night. What's scary about this is
Great question. I think I know who you're talking about. She's on Twitch all the time. She's like in a pool. She's always doing something. And I am very, I keep similar hours to what she does basically because I've noticed she's been online a lot. When it comes to my interaction with my audience, I like to sing karaoke. So I'll take karaoke requests, particularly at night. Whenever anybody has a request, I'll take it, particularly on TikTok. So I'll name the room TikTok karaoke. People will come in, give me requests, we'll play them, and then so that's kind of how I like. If I really want to get a lot of engagement with an audience, that's a good way to do it. Then I have people who I like know more personally. Maybe we've not met in real life, but they come in to my stream every single day, and they talk to me about their day and how they're like they pray for me and they pray for the stream and they pray for their life to get better, and so they look to me as almost like a counseling figure, and that's absolutely fine too. And then I have people who come in and look for advice. I also have people who just come in and want to chill or enjoy art, and so we enjoy art together. And to get to the other part of your question, do I like music festivals? I absolutely love music festivals. I love music. Have I been to any music festivals? I went to the Rolling Stones on stream live. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I misspoke. I videoed it live. So I was on. It's all on SD cards. But I mean, me walking into SoFi Stadium and watching the entire concert, and I even videoed the entire concert. Oh, I do have some of the concert that has been uploaded to YouTube and such. So when you talk about concerts, music festivals, I absolutely love festivals. I love concerts. I don't have an opportunity to go to too many of them, but believe it or not, I do have the Rolling Stones on my stream. So of any band to have while you were streaming and able to upload their concert, that's not too bad a one.
Obviously, drinking this, what is effectively bottled water, and boy, what a great cup of coffee it makes.
Great question. I hope I was able to answer it.
Once installed, no maintenance. Done. Finished. Forget about it and enjoy the water. Call 800-803-2696. 800-803-2696. Visit lightsourcewater.com. Lightsourcewater.com. Taste and feel the difference.
Definitely. There's a lot of hate in the world. Pete, there's a lot of jealousy too. Not everybody has the type of courage that I do and the type of confidence that I do. A lot of people want to do this and can't for one reason or another. They have children, or they have a job, or they are just not confident in their own self looks or self-confidence to be able to do this. I personally don't really care. I just turn the cameras on and let it go. I understand I'm going to get hate out there. You have to understand too, this is an avant-garde art expression. No one has done this before in the history of mankind. So of course I'm going to get some kind of pushback. Anyone who does anything for the first time does. The people who first climbed Mount Everest, Edmund Hillary, he certainly got pushback. The first, when Lindbergh crossed the Atlantic, he got pushback. A lot of people said that he couldn't do it or that it wasn't possible. Really, at the end of the day, I don't force anybody to watch my stream. I don't force anybody to listen to me. If you don't want to listen to me, you can always boot me or you can always go do something else. But I do have a lot of people who are really interested in this and really are looking for something in their life and something for a global community to be able to unite over. We watch every major movie, we listen to every major album, we watch every major TV series, we read every major book, everything from the Bible to Harry Potter and everything in between. And we not only read them in English, but we read them in multiple language, in Hebrew, in Yiddish, in Chinese, and Spanish as well. So this is really, when this takes off for the world, it's going to be quite a monumental event, I think. And if it isn't, then, I'm sitting on a whole lot of archive footage that I could just one day say to my kids, if you're ever interested to know what life was like post-pandemic, this is what it was, and this everything is on camera, and we follow it. And so, and multiple angles, exactly. I mean, who else do you know can say, like, yeah, I know exactly Where I was when the queen died, sure, but were they on camera for it? Were they on camera 5 different angles for it at least? Probably not. So in the future, I think people will really think that's a really interesting moment. Not everybody has that capture, but I certainly understand you're going to get hate. I get hate all the time, and you know, you just have to have thick skin.
How would one find out more about programs? Call 1-800-426-2537 or 1-800-GAMBLER. You can also go to our website, which is problemgambling.ca.gov. And remember, we help friends and family too. For every one problem gambler, we expect to have 10 affected individuals. Ruben Robles, thank you from the Office of Problem Gambling. Again, that number is 1-800-GAMBLER. The only reason why found in Pure Section Plumbing, Heating, and AC. Pure Section are replacing your heating improvement system. I have a serious question for you. Do you really even know what you need? There are so many companies out there offering different systems at all kinds of prices. How can you really know if what you're being sold is what you really need? But the price is right. We believe an educated customer is the best kind of customer. So give us a call, and we'll help you understand all the options that make sense for your home. If you already have a quote from another company, call us for a second opinion. Just to make sure you're getting what you need and at the right price. Quotes and second opinions are always free. So call Service Technicians at 833-777-7777. Find us online at servicetechniques.com. Will begin phasing out mylar balloons. They will become a legal contraband. I'm quite sure the black market will still be able to find some mylar balloons. My name is Linda, and if they don't have it, then they must not have me. Look, Kelly, I got some mylar balloons. Everything that you need to get the hottest. Live 7 to 10 p.m. on KFI and on demand anytime on the iHeartRadio app. Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going. KFI, 640, Joe Handle here. Morning crew on a cool Monday, February 20th. Now we go to more cool news with Rod File and website filebooks.com, Pyle, and his podcast is Taking Space, now on the iHeartRadio app. Yes, balloons, wayward balloons, shoot downs, balloons from Chuck E. Cheese's birthday party that are way up in the air. Big news. They've been going on for a long time, and there's also a little bit about this technology and balloons, and then just a political word about what's happening with the Chinese, how it's, they say, just a weather balloon. Yeah, so, you know, it's interesting. We just for the last few years really started leading Air Force and DOD, started looking more closely at these UFO/UAP unidentified aerial phenomena reports. That it kind of piling up the year. The military looked at it and kind of said, yeah, we're not that interested. Well, now, under congressional order, they are more interested. It coincides with this fate of balloons inside the U.S. So, of course, the first one was that big Russian, Chinese balloon, about 200 feet tall. It gets in the crash, you know, depending on which news report you see, it's the size of 3 school buses, 20 school buses. I think it was about 3. Don't know what it was doing yet. But this stuff's been floating around for a while, and so the Air Force started looking back and said, you know, we really, NORAD doesn't look for that kind of stuff. We look for missiles, we look for satellites, we look for incursions of bombers and fighter planes, but at the altitude these things were flying, between, say, 40 and 70,000 feet, and their size kind of tuned them out. So they're retuning their gear and finding that there's a lot of stuff. Looks like there's about 1,600 weather balloons being launched any given day around the world. Some of these are probably innocent versions or things that just sort of lazily flying over the U.S. Some of them appear to be more recent ones, like amateur radio groups that have repeaters up there and balloons that are just a few feet across. But then you've got these enormous ones that are apparently from the Chinese. So the head scratcher for a lot of this is, you know, the Chinese have a lot of really good satellites running around way up high. What is it that balloon is looking for? And why is it here? you're asking me a question, and I'll be more than happy to answer it. I was the smartest guy I know. Oh, yeah, absolutely. There is. Satellite photos are only there for a few minutes at a time, and they can't cover over any given area. I mean, those that are geosynchronous satellites are up 22,000 feet in the air and miles. That's what I meant. And that's a little difficult to get the lens to do a good job in reading license plates. So that's one. And the other one is, as you said, it's a balloon. Who looks at a balloon? It's just a balloon that's flying around. And I don't even know if they'll show up on radar. Well, it is just so freaking large. My thought was, okay, either this is something looking for low altitude radio traffic, or how we have these reports coming in from UFOs using the carrier, coming as a carrier battle group. Well, why are UFOs so interested in U.S. aircraft carrier battle groups when our aircraft carriers can't even fly, right? So there's a lot of thought that what we're seeing out there when these UFO reports come online are possibly Russian and or Chinese drone swarms, which is deliberately creating these weird radio signatures to get the fleet to light them up with radar. That way they can see what our capabilities are and be that much better prepared if we're in a war. Yeah, I think it's the same kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, we do what they're doing, and it's a communications surveillance satellite, and I mean, they get most of it up off the coast of South Carolina. Right. But balloons, when I think of balloons and high-end balloons, it's those balloons that went up in the 50s, where you have that fog and the astronauts, first astronauts were in balloons, and you have that mile-long high balloon that went up to 100,000 feet, for example. Are they still using balloons for anything like that? Yeah, in fact, a lot of them get used over the Arctic and Antarctic, where they're doing high-altitude stuff, and they want radio silence and so forth. But they do send them up because there's a lot of people who fly and payloads on a rocket orbit, so we need to get significant altitude with a balloon. Okay, turn around. Now, let's talk about alien con. Yeah, Pasadena 146, and you're going to be there. And before we leave, we're going to give away 5 pairs of weekend passes. We have a weekend pass for the first time callers. All right, so Ron, tell me about alien con. Alien con, March 4th, 5th, at the Convention Center. You're going to see stars of Ancient Aliens, stars from various chapters of the Flame, various authors, there's the God Guy, George Mack from Coast to Coast, and me from the George Mack. Oh, George. That's the weekend guy. Oh. Oh boy, you really got it first class, the weekend guy. Good for you. I would be taking a step up to be the weekend guy and but that's, and these day passes are significantly expensive. They don't have many left. So these aren't like $30 tickets anyway. That's a retail still $1,000. Oh, seriously. So I have 2 panels. One is the unexplained universe. Another is aliens leaving planet Earth. And I'm kind of the resident skeptic. It's not, I mean, there's smarter people than me that believe in this stuff wholeheartedly. But I'm kind of there, as I do when I'm on the stage later and during the shows. I'm kind of giving the other perspective. And are we really that interesting that somebody's going to come, a billion miles to come see us? Yeah, well, if so, they should talk about these balloons being UFOs. Across the 10 light years, are you really going to be done with being shot down by a skyrocket? But I digress. Yeah. Now, I'm getting a solo talk on the Renaissance of space technology. What did they say? I hope to see you there, Bill. No, that sounds good. You know what? I can tell you, I'm really interested in that stuff. But we've got 2 quick questions. And that is, how far into aliens in Martian hero tropes is this thing going to go? I mean, is it crossing the line from science into ridiculous? Well, I've never been to one of these famous shows, so I don't know. I've been to Star Trek conferences, I've been to Star Wars conferences, always with this favorite. There's a range of broad gamut of people. What fascinates me is I go to a lot of space conferences, not UFO conferences, or like space science, space tech conferences. For every one person that goes to those, there's probably about 10,000 who go to these. So there is a real interest in the public. There's a real will to believe in this stuff. Diseases out there and all that. So, I mean, it's an incredibly vibrant movement. It's not very long to stress. All right, let me cut you off because 5 pairs of weekend passes to Alien Con. We're going to go to the first 5 callers, 800-520-1534. Go for it. Live podcast this week in space on the iHeartRadio app and TILEBooks.com, TYLEbooks.com. And you're going to be there at Marching Program. Marching Pro. Yeah, okay, take care of it. Thank you. All right, coming up, lawsuit, boy, what a lawsuit. Terrorists killed their daughter, and now they are suing whom? Explain. KFIA is 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. He's got all the answers. Well, we can do it for YouTube. So here's what we can do.
I got him a really amazing video. Bomber? Oh,
Secret Visit. I'm Jennifer Jones Lee, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. President Biden has made an unannounced visit to Ukraine just days before the one-year anniversary of Russia's invasion.
1 year later, he stands. The Ukraine stands. Democracy stands.
President Biden traveled to Kyiv where he met with Ukraine's president.
Kyiv has captured a part of my heart.
Biden announced another $500 million in U.S. aid to Ukraine. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says he warned his Chinese counterpart against...
is anyone interested in ways that you can travel faster than light? Sure. Any requests?
China has denied U.S. claims that it's considering selling
Sure. By Dire Straits?
Washington of spreading lies. A spokesman for China's
Just a
foreign
moment.
ministry says
Give me a
it
moment
does
to pull
not
it up.
accept the U.S.'s fingerpointing on China-Russia relations, coercion, and pressure. The LA County Sheriff's Department says it's investigating the death of a well-known bishop as a murder. Investigators would not
I can do both. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. Now, it has a long intro, so just one moment.
O'Connell's been with the LA Archdiocese for 45 years, first as a priest and then an auxiliary bishop. First said he's well-liked, especially in the immigrant community. He's also known as a lead leader in the black community in the LAPD following the Rocky King riots in 1992. He's Gregory KFI News.
Officials say it could cost up to $2 million
That's the way you do it. You put the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. The guys ain't dumb. Please get blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We got some blister on the way loving. Custom kitchen deliveries. We get to move it. Refrigerator. We got to move it. Color TV. Custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move it. Refrigerator. We got to move these color TV. I should have been to play the guitar. I should have play the drum. What's the next song?
And the TSA says a record number of guns have been intercepted at airport checkpoints across the country. More than 6,500 guns were found in people's luggage.
One moment,
last
please.
year. Officials say nearly everyone
Talk amongst yourselves in the meantime.
they had a gun with them. We'll get a look at your drive on the 110 after Sports with Wayne. Former Laker Russell Westbrook signed with the Clippers, according to his agent, speaking with ESPN. This will happen after Westbrook clears waivers, and that Utah Jazz buyout, which is part of the two-team trade with the Lakers and the Timberwolves, is completed.
You want to duet it? Yeah, it's going to start up in a second. So, here we go. Ready, girl? Love myself. I want you to love me when I feel down. I want you above me. I search myself. I want you to find me. I forget myself. I want you to remind me. I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, I don't want anybody else. Oh no, oh no, oh no. The one who makes me come running. You're the sun who makes me shine. And when you're around, I'm always laughing. I want to make you mine. Close my eyes and see you before me. I cannot die if you were to ignore me. I couldn't slow down, adore you. I get on my knees, I do even for you. I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, I don't want anybody else. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Love myself. I want you to love me when I feel down. When you are above me, I search myself. I want you to find me. I forget myself. I want you to remind me. I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, I don't want anybody else. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Yeah. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, oh, I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, I don't want anybody else. I touch myself. I touch myself. I touch myself. Honestly, you are the myself. I touch myself. I touch myself. Honestly, you are myself. Beautiful job to my duet partner. Thank you so much. Great suggestion. That was the Divinos. I touched myself.
We're on call 24/7, 365 days a year. And our drain clearance service is just $80. So nice and save it twice. Get air conditioning and plumbing. GOETCL.com. We do things the right way, not the easy way. Clean energy future. This is not the second segment.
10 years ago, they got their first recording contract in Australia.
We all have the power to create a clean energy California.
Now they reach the top of the charts around.
more stimulating song. Today, the part of the radio will be handled by Still Handle. Now, here's Still Handle. KFI AM 640. And good morning, Bill Handel here on a cold Monday, February 20th. And it's going to be cold. It's going to be cold this entire week. Don't miss Tim Conway today at 4 p.m. Tim, of course, his insane program. I'm a huge fan. Just a quirky, wonderful, crazy guy. So we got a lot going on here at KFI. Some of the big news we're covering, President Biden made a surprise visit to Kyiv and spent a little bit of time in Poland for a summit. And former President Jimmy Carter has left the hospital. He's gone home for hospice care. Decided to go home to die with his family near his 98 years old. Like, very well lived. There is a lawsuit going on, and my goodness, it's a big one to say the least. Hemi Gonzalez was one of 130 people killed by terrorists during all these shooting rampages in Paris.
Great question. Really anything with the harmonica. I'm not very good at it, but I like to play the harmonica, so it allows me to sing, but then also there's the harmonica part too, so it gives it an added challenge. So I don't know, Piano Man, I like that song. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Would you like me to sing it? Okay.
So, her mother was contacted by an Israeli law center.
It was the synchronicity of the universe.
That aid terrorists. And she was asked, are you interested in launching a lawsuit? And, okay. She says,
I think we could get everyone going on. This is one of those group songs. You know what I mean. Everybody get their microphone on and see what we've got, right? Oh, you want to sing Backstreet Boys?
Organizations, and for the most part, they've lost virtually every case. So in 2017, the Gonzalez
Very well. Well, anyone who wants to jump in, they certainly can. Let's see how this works.
The YouTube site owned by Google, the video site broke U.S. anti-terrorism act by promoting Islamic State propaganda. Its recommendation algorithms.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He said, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet and I know it's complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar, he's a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free. And he's done with a joke or light up your smoke. But there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me. As the smile ran away from his face. Well, sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la, da, di, di, da. La, di, di, da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife. And he's talking with David, who's still in the Navy, and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile. And it knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit in the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la, di, di, da. La, di, di, da. Da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. Thank you. I'll be here all night.
It's just not looking good here. The box part of the rig is kind of hanging off the right guardrail right on top of the 605. So we'll watch it and make sure nothing drives the cabin here. But again, that transition is shut down. What you want to do is just keep going. Get over now to the middle lane. Keep going to Pioneer. Go north on Pioneer along there. That'll get to 605. And there's another problem on the South 605 at Del Amo. Fire department is moving right now. We're over right now. Look, the fire department's on the move, so hopefully they're leaving. But the off-ramp and the right lane of the freeway has blocked. Everything's moving. It looks like they're going to start opening things right now. Front of this South 605 is really jammed now. It's traveling stop, except for the carpool lane. North and southeast, that's in pretty good shape. More coming up on both of these. Left bar and line in the sky. The check is good, experience is smooth, and the reviews online are wonderful at GiveMeTheBiz.com. They don't call us America's Best Car Bars enough. Sell us your car. GiveMeTheBiz.com. This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples Print and Marketing is committed to quality and printing perfect every time. Now at Staples, get $10 off your document printing and marketing materials order of $50 or more. Offering $225. See staples.com/store/printbig for details. Try Staples and see the difference. different. In an accident, don't be sweet, be selfish. Say I want my medical bills paid, I want my car fixed, I want my money, I want accident water. Accidentlawyer.com is the way to go. It's the Ford President's Day Sale-a-thon. Get great deals this weekend on many in-stock vehicles with more arriving daily. We're also kicking off Ford Truck Month. Get 0.9% APR for 60 months plus 1,004 million APR cash on the 2022 F-150 selfie. But hurry in, the Ford President's Day Sale-a-thon ends soon. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford Credit 0.9% APR financing for 60 months at $17.05 per month for 1,000 finance. Example 0% down. Offer expires 4/3/23. See dealer for details. Hey, all it's Steve Sharp. Are you running out of hot water? Water Heaters Only has been specializing in the repair and replacement of water heaters since 1968. That's over 54 years as the original water heater specialist. So visit waterheatersonly.com for zero interest financing. Terms and conditions apply. Request quick service or call to speak with a live operator 24 hours a day. Don't wait. Don't overpay. Visit waterheatersonly.com today. That's waterheatersonly.com. Our iHeartRadio Podcast Awards are back. It's the biggest night of the year for podcast fans. Get ready to celebrate your favorite. Head to iHeart.com/podcast awards. Check out the nominees for Podcast of the Year. Best comedy, crime, news, sports, and more. Tuesday, March 14th. Join us for our 2023 iHeartRadio Podcast Awards.
At Progressive, we're making things even easier. We'll help you bundle your home and car insurance together so you can save on both. Learn more at progressive.com or 1-800-PROGRESSIVE.
They want you to pay this much so you stop using everything. They want to get rid of the natural gas stove. I know it's equipment, subway bills in California are spiking. Don't kid yourself. It's like electricity and gasoline for your cost. This is going to continue to be the trend. Sean again. You created this mess by putting these people in power. Live 1 to 4 p.m. on KFI and on demand anytime on the iHeartRadio app. KFI, 640 Bill Handle here on a Monday morning, February 20th. Cold. Yesterday or Saturday, a Bill edition in the Heights, run by the church house. They were shot down. I mean, right there. And no one understands why. I was involved in four sections.
Oh, we have a moment. I just want to take a moment to thank everyone for the opportunity for me to promote my stream and to sing for you. It was really a pleasure to meet everyone. Logan, you did a great job as a host. I'm going to get going, everyone. But as you know, you can always find me on YouTube or on Spaces if you need, or on Instagram. I'm on Rabbi Rothschild. And I look forward to talking to you all more in the future. If anybody needs anything or has any questions, I'm always here for you. Thank you again so much for the opportunity.
Okay, not the basic story, but changing the book. For one of the Huckleberry Fish with Jim, right? Which you can't use anymore. And I find that ludicrous, as offensive as that word is. You put an asterisk there and a footnote saying this is, of course, totally. That's impossible to do, even within a historical context. It doesn't exist. Well, here's something new. This is in Culver City. And Culver City has its own school district. And so there was a school board meeting.
You were really nice. You should be like, oh, dude, they were just giving, everybody was just like shitting on you.
Equity initiative. The high school should reinstate online English classes.
We haven't even gotten to those fucking Israelis yet.
Why? Because they didn't enroll enough Black and Latino students. So at Culver City High earlier
They didn't want to hear.
Replacing honor classes with uniform courses, same course. And the officials are saying that this will ensure students of all races receive an equal, rigorous education. Now this gets interesting because legal.
Man, I gotta take a shit, Doc. Really? Scale 1 to 10. You wanted a George Tenet? Oh, dog. Well, when George Tenet, that's just like a 10 on a scale of 0 to George Tenet scale. What?
Same place all over the country. Wisconsin, Rhode Island, other places in California that over the last year responding to schools that just strip away these honors classes. So why are they stripping away these honors classes? Well, here's the argument. And it's very close to Brown versus Board of Education, the first desegregation decision issued by the Supreme Court in 1954. And it's students who don't take those classes from an early age start to see themselves in a different tier, think they're not capable of enrolling in AP classes that help with college admissions. Black and Latino students are underrepresented in AP classes. And they are. Now, here's the legal argument. Even though on its face you would say, well, come on, all right, they don't make the grade, it's equal, everybody tests the same, you either make it or you don't make it, congratulations. Here's the argument. The stigma of not being in those AP classes with other kids alone makes you feel terrible. Brown versus Board of Education, the first desegregation course, it overturned something called separate but equal, Plessy case. And separate but equal said as long as black and white students get effectively the same education, it is legal to separate them. And Supreme Court, Earl Warren wrote this and said just the separation itself stigmatizes those kids. Therefore, it is illegal, even if it were the same education, which of course it wasn't, because it was crazy. Black students were blinded, how they were treated. So that is the argument. Okay, start of the school year, freshmen and sophomores in Culver City have only been able to select one level of English class. There's no AP classes, and it's called college prep. Everybody goes to college. That's the other thing about America, is that everybody goes to college. Nobody doesn't make it or shouldn't have the ability to go to college. Right? No such thing as not everybody going to college. We're the only country in the world that does that, by the way. When you talk about other countries in the world, it's sort of an elitism, and a certain percentage go to college, and a certain percentage don't. Medical school, for example. Everybody should be able to get into medical school. You want to be a doctor, and you have a 2.2 GPA, and you score 54 on the MCATs, you're getting into medical school. It's not fair if you don't. Otherwise, they're going to be doctors. You're not. Look at the stigma there. Maybe I'm a little hyperbolic here, but not a whole lot.
No JC's
so Culver City English teachers presented data.
No JC's a thing.
Showing that
Yeah.
students would make up
No
13%
JC's a thing.
of the 12
Yoshi, you did a very good job.
English. They have 37% of the student body. Asian students were 34% of the advanced class. They only had 10% of the student body. The only one that was sort of fair were the black students. They were 14% in the AP English classes, and they had 15% of the student body. So there was even Steven. But the rest of it, ridiculously unfair. And incidentally, the number of Latino dropouts at LA is astronomical. So that means we should not allow dropouts, because the stigma itself of dropping out of school is such that you'll never feel the same as high school graduates. Therefore, there should be no dropouts allowed. If you do drop out, you still get your high school diploma. By the way, I'm not going very far over the edge to read anything. So, for example, one student was asked, how does this work? Well, she talked about...
Everybody was like, you're so great. I get told that every single day. I can't disagree with you on anything.
And we'll review everything together.
You should be like, oh man, you were a fucking debate machine. All this kid ever wanted to do was fight motherfuckers. Really? Oh, I'm better than you are. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Really? Yeah. You should be like, he would straight up look at kids who had... He'd look at these little trust fund motherfuckers and say, I'm better than you are. Really? Yeah. And was he? Fuck yeah. You should be like, he's just the best.
And then immediately,
Mikey's just the best.
I always tell the story of my girls, when they were small, went to a birthday party. It was a bowling birthday party. And every single kid got the world's best bowler trophy. because there's no such thing as a kid bowling better than the other kid. Because you don't want to make them feel bad. Okay.
They always show
Let's
it.
move on to do they have a
Clip
case
is too big.
with Wayne Resnick. We'll be right back with that on the Monday.
Where has he been?
Let's
That's
check in with Jennifer Jones-Lee live in the KFI 24-hour newsroom.
He's been.
President Biden is
How many
headed to
teams?
Poland, where he's expected to meet with leaders from Eastern Europe and deliver remarks in Warsaw. Biden made a surprise visit
How many teams?
today, just 1 year or just days before the 1 year anniversary of Russia's invasion in Ukraine. I think we're going to see Biden
1, 2, 3, 4.
rally NATO support for Ukraine. He's going to talk about how this is not just about freedom for Ukraine, it's also about democracy
Not
at
really
large.
that many at all.
ABC's Inez de la Cuchara says Biden will meet with Poland's president tomorrow and
Yeah,
leaders of the so-called Bucharest
consistently.
9, which is a group of 9 Eastern NATO countries. NATO Secretary
Sure,
Jens
fucking
Stoltenberg will
he's like
also
a
meet with
two-time
Biden.
champion at least.
News is brought to you by Sweet James Accident Attorneys. The LA
Nope.
County Sheriff's Department says a well-known bishop in the LA
Nope,
Archdiocese
none.
has been murdered. Investigators say they're trying to figure out the motive behind the shooting death of David O'Connell on Saturday. Deputies were sent to a home in Hacienda Heights that afternoon and found O'Connell bleeding and unresponsive. It's not clear if a weapon
not
was
one, and he
found
does
or if
bullshit.
there's a description of the shooter. O'Connell has been with the Archdiocese for 45 years and was well liked in the immigrant community.
Yeah.
California Attorney General Rob Bonta's wife has
I need
recused
to say.
herself from matters related to the State Department of Justice as part of her duties leading a legislative subcommittee that oversees his budget. Assembly member Mia Bonta said yesterday while she believes there is no legal or ethical conflict in her role, she has recused herself so people in the state have absolute confidence in the legislative process. Heavy rain in Brazil has caused flooding and landslides that have killed 36 people in Sao Paulo,
Hey, the
and
league
officials
MVP.
think the number of people killed could
Yeah,
go
we
up.
did triple double
Parts of
for
the
the
state
season.
got more than 23 inches
That's
in
Robertson
one
there,
day.
too.
Rescue teams have been struggling to find people missing,
Yeah.
injured, and feared dead.
But
And Meta, the parent company of Instagram and Facebook, is testing a new
Quadruple
subscription
double.
service that would let users pay for verified accounts.
double
Meta
double.
CEO
5
Mark
by 5.
Zuckerberg said yesterday Meta verified testing will start in New Zealand and Australia this week. For $11.99 a month if you're buying on the web, $14.99 monthly on Apple or Android's operating systems. You'll get that blue verified badge and direct access to customer support. ABC's Elizabeth Schulte says to qualify for a blue badge, users will have to upload a government ID that matches their name and photo on their social
Well,
media
Tim
accounts.
had a quintuple
Previously,
double.
Meta's verified blue
34,
badges were
13,
free and
44,
reserved
25.
for notable public
One
figures
seal.
or businesses. We'll get a look at your drive on the 91.
Seals and
after
box are not
Sports with
officially
Wayne.
recorded.
LeBron James left the NBA All-Star game early last night after a minor injury. Here's what happened according to him.
I'll get one little chase down block. I got my finger caught in the rim, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I don't think it's too much to worry about, but for precautionary reasons, just had to,
More than one quintuple. So
Jason
yeah,
Tatum scored a
53
record-breaking
points,
55
32
points
rebounds,
at the
14
end.
assists,
Team Giannis
24
beat
blocks,
Team
11
LeBron
steals. That's just
184 to
not fair.
175. Former Laker Russell Westbrook will sign with the Clippers, according to his agent, speaking with ESPN. This will happen after some other things get
12
worked out.
blocks. That was only
Westbrook will have to
a
clear
triple double.
waivers. That Utah Jazz buyout that was part of the
29, 18,
trade with
9
the
or
Lakers and the
5.
Timberwolves also have
Oh,
to be
yeah.
completed.
That was really close.
KFI Sports. Well, let's say you decided you're going to take some money out of your home. You know, the equity that you built. Do you think it's going to be bigger equity next year? Do you think the property value is going to go up next year? I don't think so. So maybe it's time to pull the trigger now. And if you're looking to get $75,000 or more out of your house, let me suggest HMS Capital.
Oh my
Where you
god.
can borrow the money easily.
Are you
The
done?
equity that you built, I've been a customer. Matter of fact, I've done 2 mortgages with HMS Capital. So I have no problem recommending them. No appraisal or credit report fees. That's HMS Capital. Call 833
It's like 20 rebounds. Okay, 26 points, 20 rebounds, 7 assists, 10 steals, and 11 blocks.
Visit hmscapital.com.
Damn, that kind of byline is crazy.
Call 833-255-5698.
It's like a frozen. How, kid? Are you done? Yoshi, remember when it was like, oh, dog.
Mostly sunny today with highs in the mid to upper 60s.
Yoshi.
Happening tomorrow. Partly cloudy, winds pick up.
Look at this move. Did they talk about this move? I heard him talk about, no, Yoshi, I heard him talk about a win. But how about this move? Yoshi. Yoshi. Where's the heavy shirt, Yoshi? Yoshi. Oh, dog. Yoshi.
We've been in great shape here this morning, but now we got some things popping up. Now, yes,
Oh, get this way, no.
we're surfing over the 91605 interchange. Happened for a while. The eastbound 91 transition to the north 605 is shut down. You can't use it. It's a rig with a box that's just hanging off the right side. They're trying to deal with it right now. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm really surprised they haven't shut down the north 605. So that's what's going on. Now, if you're leaving Long Beach, if you're on that east 91 and you were planning on going north 605, just go past the 605. Get off at Pioneer, north on Pioneer, hang a left at Elantra to the north 605, and away you go. Better news for another problem on the 605 at Delamo. That is pretty much cleared. The off-ramp is open, and traffic got right back up to speed. Now we're going to beat right up to East LA. There was a problem southbound. Now we're getting close to the 710 around Olympic. Something happened there. It's backed up through the East LA interchange. Other than this drama that's going on here, things are in fairly good shape no matter where you are. Inland, OC, everything is looking pretty good with the exception of the West 60. Now that growth problem is still causing some delays. A little bit slow from the 15. Don't go away. Jeff KFI in the sky. Staples Print and Marketing is committed to quality and printing perfect every time. Now at Staples, get $10 off your document printing and marketing materials order of $50 or more. Offer at C25. See staples.com/stores/print big for details. Try Staples and see the difference.
When Las Vegas welcomes you to Awakening, a new theatrical experience created enriched by spectacular sound. Meet colorful characters and journey with them through wondrous realms. Experience Awakening. Get your tickets at awakening.com.
Are you tired of living with chronic joint pain, like knee pain or shoulder pain, pain in your hips or back?
Hey, it's Gary and Shannon, and you don't have to go through another year in pain. Next generation pain management has arrived. Here it is QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in cutting-edge regenerative medicine. Now, regenerative medicine is the all-natural process that uses highly concentrated healing properties from your own body, putting them directly into your achy joints and restoring and repairing that damaged tissue.
We're talking lasting pain relief with no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. Pro athletes have been doing this for years. Now you can too.
QC Kinetics has over 100 clinics in America, and now they're here with regenerative solutions that can get you moving again pain-free.
If you are sick of living with pain from arthritis or injury, call the local medical professionals at QC Kinetics for a free consultation.
3 locations: Glendale, Mission Viejo, and Orange. Call 213-997-PAIN. QC Kinetics, 213-997-PAIN. That's 213-997-PAIN. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire the largest injury firm in the world for your injury case? Lots of people hire us. We've collected over $15 billion and won a lot. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an offer near you.
Water damage?
Fire damage?
AbnerGas.com.
KFI is in your ear. Put it on your screen. Follow us now. Ask KFI AM 640. KFI AM 640. Bill Handel here on a Monday morning, February 24th. Because it's Monday. Well, we've always been this, but Monday, it's do they have a case? That's how we end the show. And Wayne, before we jump into it, this story literally just broke from TMZ, which of course we always believe TMZ because they're always right, virtually every time. And that is in the Rust case, the charges against Alec Baldwin for the gun enhancement has been dropped, which means instead of automatically going to prison for 5 years if he was convicted of a gun enhancement, that whole thing is dropped, which virtually guarantees, as I said, I don't think he'll do a day in prison because this was far more of an accident than it was anything else. I was always wondering why they charged him criminally, personally. I'm of the mind that criminal charges against him are not appropriate. Yep. And so we're moving in that direction because the gun enhancement has already been dropped. heavy-duty civil liability. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Massive payout. Oh, yeah. To the family of Elena Hutchins and to the director. Sure. But you're right. Criminality, they're trying too hard. Yeah, they are. Doesn't make any sense. All right, let's go ahead and get right into, do they have a case where Wayne looks up these cases? Usually it's an appeals court decision that Wayne throws at me and says, which way, before we find out, should the court have gone, which way did they go, what's your rationale? Go for it, Wayne. All right, here we really do have a question of first impression. And just a quick warning for people, this case involves the issue of suicide. And quickly, case of first impression is the court has not seen this case before, or something like this before. And in this matter, can't even find another court who may have had to deal with it. So, here's what we have. It starts with this. A guy named Justin Caldwell gets a life insurance policy, and the life insurance policy has a suicide clause, and it says if the insured commits suicide while sane or insane within 2 years from the policy date, our liabilities limited to an amount equal to the on your homeowners, you don't want to give somebody an incentive to burn their house down. Okay, Jewish life. No. Okay, let's move on. Anyway, guess what happens? Not too long after the life insurance policy comes out, his wife tells him she wants a divorce. He starts showing suicidal intent. And on one fateful day, it starts at 3 in the morning. He calls his parents to say goodbye. Then later in the morning, he tells his soon-to-be ex-wife he's just going to wait for the police to come and kill him. Then he goes in the garage, he gets a rifle, he has a shotgun, he's got another gun. She calls the cops. Hey, he's in the garage, he's got these guns, he's loading the guns. He wants to die by law enforcement. He wants to commit suicide by cops. The cops show up. God bless their little hearts. They tried. They really tried to de-escalate the thing. They talked to him for a long time. That didn't work. In fact, after they were trying to talk to him for so long, he cursed at them and ran and grabbed a rifle from his truck. They used those non-lethal rubber bullets on him. That didn't work. And he got that rifle, turned around, and pointed it at the cops. And at that point, they shot and killed him. Suicide by cop. Well, the beneficiaries of the life insurance policy now, they want a payout. They say suicide by cop is not suicide under the policy because suicide is when you take your own life. And that's not what happened here. And a lower court judge agreed and said, oh yeah, he was dead because police shot him, not because he killed himself. Therefore, you can still get the money. It goes to the appeals court, though. And there's a little wrinkle because this is in Florida, and there is a Florida Supreme Court case that says the word talking about suicide. The words death by his own hand or act should not be construed literally to mean death as a result of an intent.
You should be like, when I saw you last, you were like, fuck these fucking globalist bastards. Now you're over here like, well, I don't know if I would. You should be like, you were like so on the fence. You're like, well, it depends on what shape the globe is. It's not falling around. Like, dog, shut the fuck up. Are you a globalist or not? Like, oh, dog, what is that? Define the term. Like, dude, it's like one of those motherfuckers who wants a global government to take over the world, like a prison planet. Be like, well, it depends how nice the prison was. Like, fuck you, dog. We're gonna be dead. Be like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to survive out here, baby. Really? Oh, for sure, baby. Oh, for sure. Okay, it's called Explorers. It's called Explorers Podcast. And yours should be, oh, yeah, man. Oh, well. Yeah, oh, Explorers. It was one of the best things ever. I
don't want anybody else. When I think about you,
The court said the family's out of luck. And the insurance company wins. And I think your point is well taken because you have to know what their intent was. Here, apparently, his intent was so clearly stated repeatedly, and no time elapsed. It was literally, I want the cops to come get me, and within an hour or two, that had happened. Quick question, had he planned his suicide for 5 months and waited until the anniversary date hits, would they say the same thing? They might not.
Ready, Hernan Cortez? Hey, player. Hey, player against sports. Hey, remember when you sit on your phone and it was like, hey, dog? You should be like, oh, dog, then you had the heavy shirt. Watch this, Yosh. Ready? Dude, that's not even good. You should be like, oh, God. Oh, God. Stuck on myself. Yoshi be like, oh, dang. I think I've seen him stuck in. Really? Yoshi be like, well, he never said it. But I could just sense now, 15 years later, after I knew how much cum came out of that kid, he definitely was stuck to himself something.
The bill would ban shows from happening within 1,000 feet of any art, school, or other place that caters to minors. And along the table of the Santa Monica Pier is officially retiring. The original sea dragon will be replaced by a new modern version on March 9th. We'll get a little more damage every year than storms, blizzards, earthquakes.
Hey, dog. Want to hear your song?
Probably being covered by your home insurance, which means you get to write the check. So let me suggest a call to the Pacific Coast Termite. They'll come out and give you a free home. You don't have termites great news. If you do, they're going to tell you, let's get to work right now. Start their damage instantly. Certain restrictions apply on that home inspection, and they treat termites with no venting, which is really important.
When I think about you.
Visit PacificCoastTermite.com, 800-PACIFIC.
The clean, friendly way.
So got weather from KFI. We've got a mostly sunny day ahead with highs in the mid to upper 60s. Big change starting tomorrow. Temperatures just in the low 50s. We've got rain, snow, and wind.
Yoshi, dude, you did such a good job. I don't want
Well, we were in such a wonderful shape here. Earlier this morning, now we got all kinds of problems with that. Heads up, if you're anywhere around the Eastern Interchange, any freeway transitioning to the South Side, almost in Indiana, before you get down to 710, the two left lanes are blocked. Look at 6 drivers tangled. Some are over to the right shoulder up against the sound wall, but there's one more car left heavily damaged as THC started and blocked into 2 left lanes. I guess we're waiting for it to go left-hand or something. So everything coming out of UCLA is going to back up. Now, it is a tough section to give it all alternative to. I would say with that, I mean, traffic is a little slow coming out from the UCLA interchange, but still say once you get past this, it's really a good drive down to the 710 and all the way down to 605. Now, speaking of the 605, the 91 605 interchange, eastbound 91 to the north 605 is shut down over to It's going to be there a long time. Go to Pioneer, north up to Alonzo left. You'll be on the north 605 and on your way. Chef KFI in the sky.
Escape to Catalina Island this winter for adventure, wellness, and everything in between. Relax on the beach, explore the hiking trails, or spend the day on the water. When you arrive midweek and book 2 nights, your third night is complimentary. Join today at visitCatalinaIsland.com. This report is sponsored by Jackson Hewitt. It comes to your tax refund. Visit. As in, Jackson Hewitt guarantees your biggest refund and your money back. Plus, $100. Limited time offer for new clients finding a participating location. Max value $200. Visit JacksonHewitt.com/50 for terms. Are you a business owner, CEO, or responsible for marketing? If you are, iHeart Media can help you reach your goals and find new customers. We reach more consumers in your target area than anyone else. And we can give you access to those potential customers to more cost-effectively across radio, digital, podcasting, and social. We'd love to send you out
iHeart Media can work for you. Get started today. That's iHeartAdvertising.com. Guys, convenient location. It's great brand. Get super pricing on a super selection during the North Reef President's Day event at North Reef Superstore. From West Covina to the Cerritos Auto Square, and from Huntington Beach to the Irvine Auto Center, you'll find a North Reef Superstore near you. Ford, Lincoln, Hyundai, Genesis, Volkswagen, and Honda. We have your favorite new models in stock. Plus, get total peace of mind when you purchase, thanks to our exclusive price protection guarantee. Which states, if you can find the same vehicle for less within 5 days, your rate will pay you the difference or buy your vehicle back. The price protection guarantee provides assurance, so there is no need to shop anywhere else. Don't miss the test drive today at a Northgate Superstore location, like the #1 Honda store in the world, in the Cerritos Auto Square, or shop online at northreef.com. That's the global Honda dealer. Sales 2022. As you look, the prevailing opinion is you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people of Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 38,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com. This year, it's easier to learn a new language with Rosetta Stone. No matter what's inspiring you to learn a language, travel, work, family, or just for fun, the Rosetta Stone app makes it easy to get started and stay motivated to reach your goals. Right now, get a lifetime unlimited subscription with forever access to all 20 languages for 40% off. Visit RosettaStone.com today and save 40%. Rosetta Stone, how language is learned. Hey, Team Sharp, now is the perfect time for that new green kitchen because kitchen cabinets in all of Southern California. The Kitchen Store is having its fall sale. The Kitchen Store is right off the 405 in Culver City with 12-month payment plan financing, pricing that beats the big boxes, a totally free in-showroom consult with an expert kitchen designer, and happening right now, the big fall sale. So start your new kitchen right by dialing 310 Kitchen. That's 310 Kitchen. Find them on the web at 310kitchen.com. Portions of the following program will be recorded. Teenage girls are feeling more depression and anxiety than ever.
The joy that I felt, the freedom to drive, the freedom to do your own thing. What are they not doing anymore? They're not driving. And that can come with a feeling of anxiety.
But without
I feel like it's all connected.
live 9 to 1 p.m. on KFI and on demand anytime on the iHeartRadio app. It's 5 p.m. 6:40. Bill Handel here on Monday morning, February 20th, as we end our program. We just broke a few minutes ago, and the Rust case, Alec Baldwin, the DA has dropped the gun enhancement charge. Had they gone forward, if he were convicted, 5 years in prison. Now that's been dropped. He won't see any time in prison. It's just not going to happen. We've been saying that. Wayne and I have both been saying that for months. Now, let's finish up. Do they have a case with Wayne Resnick and me? So far, I'm batting 1,000. Wrong. That's fine. I was wrong. I was wrong the first one. Okay. Another disclaimer on this case. It involves a very public event that people will remember. There is some incredibly hard, mean, offensive language that is part of this case. And there's no way around it because the whole case is about it. So, again, if you're upset, you've been warned. And this involves the case you may remember of a 12-year-old Samir Rice, who in Cleveland had a toy gun with the orange markings removed, unfortunately, and was in a park, and people called the cops, and the cops came up, and you may even remember the video. They roll up, and within about 4 or 5 seconds, they shot him dead. They shot him, and he went to the hospital. He died the next day. There was a huge outcry about this case. Now, this is what this case is about. In the wake of the shooting of Samir Rice, a guy who worked for the Cleveland Emergency Medical Service. A captain named Jamie Martin got on his private Facebook page and he made a couple of posts. I'm going to read what he posted because otherwise you have no way of understanding the case. First, he posted, "Let me be the first on record to have the balls to say Tamir Rice should have been shot and I'm glad he is dead. I wish I was in the park that day as he terrorized innocent patrons by pointing a gun at them, walking around acting sad. I'm upset I did not get the chance to kill the little criminal F-word." Then posted, "How would you feel if you were walking in the park and some ghetto rat pointed a gun in your face? Would you look to him as a hero? Cleveland sees this felony hood rat as a hero." Those posts went up. He denied making them, deleted them, put up another post disavowing the previous post. He was fired. Getting right to the point. He was fired. He sued for wrongful termination, saying it was retaliation for protected speech. So here's the problem. There's no simple answer here. You're going to have to engage in a balancing test. He does enjoy some First Amendment protection here because he was commenting in a private capacity. It was not, his Facebook account was just him as a private citizen. But did he identify himself as a police officer in that post? No, EMS. So this would be ambulance. Okay, all right. No. It's a private citizen Facebook account, and he was commenting on an issue of public interest. So he gets them, but the department said, "Hey, this stuff is so inflammatory that it is disrupting our ability to do our job. We have people who want to work with him. It's also violating our stated mission statement to treat everybody with respect, and it will make it impossible for us to do our job because it tends to show that we have disrespect for people who might need our help." So, I don't know if there's a right or wrong answer. There's the answer this court gave. There's the answer you're going to get. Okay, I am going to First Amendment balanced against what they're saying about the detrimental effect and their legitimate interest in curing that.
Right. I think one of the operative questions that I asked this, I think that's important. I don't know if the court brought this up. And that is, did he identify himself as an employee, or was he simply putting that out there as an individual?
He did not identify himself, but everybody knew where he worked.
Okay, so with that, I am going to argue that the citizen, even though it probably did violate whatever policy there is, well, they have lost it, right? Because when he got hired, he agreed to the terms. He agreed that he would not put the department in disrepute, and it's, well, I'm going to go the other way. It was so blatant that it was more than just an opinion that Tamir Rice, it was a justified suit. If he had simply said it was a justified suit, in my opinion, I think that would have flown. That's protected. But to the extent he went so far that the department could argue that he crossed the line in terms of putting them in a bad light. Which way did they go? They went with you.
And it is that thing where you
could have gone either way.
But they ultimately decided it was too much.
Yep. All right. So much for that. All right. 50%. I'll take it. Not a problem. All right. Coming up is going to be the one and only Gary and Shannon show. So, Gary, what do you have going today?
So we're going to have a lot more about the very secret training trip that President Biden took from Poland into Ukraine and back. He's still on his way back to Warsaw today. Also, Jimmy Carter may have saved a nuclear plant from meltdown. That's Jimmy Carter. Yeah, that kind of meltdown. We'll do that and more coming up. KFI and KOSD, HD2 Los Angeles, Orange County.
The ride visit and I'm Jennifer Jones. We live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. As Gary was just mentioning, President Biden made an unannounced visit to Kyiv this morning ahead of Russia's invasion. Biden met with Ukraine's president and said during a speech that Kyiv stands, Ukraine stands, and democracy stands.
America stands with you, and the world stands with you.
Biden repeated the U.S. will stand with Ukraine as long as it takes. He announced another $500 million in U.S. aid to Ukraine and also claimed Russian President Putin's war of conquest, as he put it, is failing. The LA County Sheriff's Department says a well-known bishop in the LA Archdiocese has been murdered.
Soon after the body of David O'Connell was found, investigators determined that the death was suspicious. On Saturday afternoon, deputies were sent to a home in Hacienda Heights where they found O'Connell bleeding and unresponsive. He'd been shot once in the chest. No word if a gun was found on scene or if there's a description of a shooter. O'Connell was in LA for 45 years and is best known for his role in mending relationships between the police and the black community following the Rochester riots in 1992. Church says he was also well liked in the immigrant community. Gregory News.
A huge sinkhole that opened up in Chatsworth during a powerful rainstorm could cost up to $4 million to repair. KFI's Blake Crowley reports live from Chatsworth, where he says money has already been fast-tracked to fix the hole.
The LA City Council has allocated $500,000 in emergency dollars to speed up the repairs. Officials say a decade-old pipe 50 feet beneath the ground blocked up with rocks and mud and split during a local storm last month. That bursting pipe caused the sinkhole. 3 cars went down in the hole. He rescued to save 4 people in those cars. Type of pipe to replace the broken pipe with. The road from residential neighborhoods to a winding back country road. Reporting live in Chatsworth, Blake Crowley, KFI News.
A fallen tree has killed a woman in Anaheim. She was sitting in an SUV yesterday at Pearson Park when the tree fell onto her car. The school in OC plans to host PLI mentoring classes starting with TK next year.
District officials say even though more than 85% of families in Anaheim are Latino, 63% of families call for Mandarin to be added to complement Spanish and Korean language programs, which are already in place. Roosevelt Elementary will host dual language immersion Mandarin classes starting with TK next school year and will grow the program annually. The district says Mandarin is second only to English as the top language most spoken in the world. In Orange County, 4 big Carson, KFI News.
TMZ is reporting the gun enhancement charge filed against actor Alec Baldwin for the involuntary manslaughter of a cinematographer has been dropped. Officials say Baldwin is holding a gun that went off and killed Helena Hutchins on the set of a Western in 2021. Baldwin and the film's Armorer were charged with involuntary manslaughter for Hutchins' death in January. Students at Michigan State University are going back to class a week after a mass shooting in which 3 students were killed. The entrance program says the school has asked professors for grace and empathy, as many students say they're not ready to go back yet.
I'd like to emphasize that no one thinks people coming back to a normal week. In fact, this semester is not going to be normal.
5 students injured in the shooting survived. The attacker later killed himself. Police say the man had a 2-page handwritten note that suggested he felt slighted or was made to feel unimportant. And the Riverside County Fair and National Book Festival are hosting the country's President's Day Grand Parade in Indio. This morning's parade will start at the intersection of Miles Avenue. Supervisor Manuel Perez says the parade will feature school marching bands, dance groups, and classic cars. Admissions to the fair $15 for adults, $12 for kids, $13 for seniors. The Riverside County Fair runs through February 26th. SoCal weather from KFI. We've got a mostly cloudy day shaping up, but this is because we've got a big storm on the way. It's actually called an Arctic blast that is headed our way starting tomorrow. The temperatures today will be in the mid to upper 60s, but by tomorrow we will just be in the low to mid 50s. It looks like we've got a chance of some gusty winds starting tomorrow afternoon, lasting all this week. Also rain off and on as the week goes on, and snow above 2,000 feet off and on through Saturday. Right now it's 55 in Irvine, 52 in Dana Point, 49 in Pasadena, 54 in West Hollywood. Let's get a look at your drive with BKFI in the sky. We'll update the 5.
Good morning. Thanks for letting us know. Tag along here. It's been a great drive, really, all morning long. So we've had a few problems, and one of which we are certainly over right now. We're certainly well over the possible to south of the East LA interchange. Southbound in Indiana, that's about the halfway point between the interchange, the East LA interchange, and the 710. The two left lanes were blocked for a long time. Remains of an earlier crash. They're loading out to a flatbed right now. He's going to start moving any minute now. They're chaining it down and speeds up in the front. The bottom line, the southbound, if you're coming out from the 110 right now, it's going to get real slow at 4 through the interchange and then again down through about Indiana. But south of this, things are real good. They're super good all the way down to 605. Even though it's not coming up, it's just looking good all morning. Another little problem, a big problem area actually for those involved. But it was in Cerritos, East 91, transition to the North 605. It was a rig, tractor trailer got a little carried away, making a turn right down apex of the turn. The bottom went almost over the right side. They've been dealing with that for a long time. So if you're coming across the 91 right now, and you needed to make this transition, but just continue through the first round Pioneer, go northern Pioneer up to a long triangle left. That'll get you on the North 605, and away you go. Again, other than that, we're in fairly good shape here, really. Orange County, little south around the 5, going out of 405, L401. But no, we're looking pretty good. Jeff Bond, KFI in this guy.
This hour is brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Let's go places. Do you have heart failure and often hear
Those stomach issues ruin your birthday. You're too tired to play that grandpa. We need habit extra tools with the carpal tunnel syndrome diagnosis.
if these seemingly unrelated symptoms sound familiar? Come to your cardiologist. Ask about transthyretin amyloid cardiomyopathy or ATTR-CM, a rare and underdiagnosed disease that gets worse every time. Learn more at connecttoyourheart.com. That's connecttoyourheart.com. Sponsored by Pfizer. I never chose to tell gambling. So what I did choose was to get help. Admitting I was powerless to solve the problem, that opened the doors. I thought I was beyond repair. So I called 1-800-GAMBLER. It was providing life-changing resources, referrals, and zero cost to pay.
For no-cost gambling addiction counseling, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text support to 53342. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health. Democrats just want to win the next election, so they're trying to do it with ceaseless money trade. They do not care if the value of your retirement is sacrificed. Hi, Stephen K. Bannon is critical to protect your retirement right now with a gold IRA from Birch Gold Group. To learn more, get a free info kit on gold IRAs by texting the word shelter to 989898. There's nothing to buy and no obligation at all. Text the word shelter to 989898 to get a free info kit on gold.
What's for dinner? Burgers?
After last week, no thanks.
Avoiding foods due to fear of diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stool? It may not be just stomach issues. It could be EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency. EPI can cause uncomfortable symptoms because it's a condition where the pancreas doesn't release enough digestive enzymes to break down food. But EPI can be managed. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor about your symptoms. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by us.
Call Service Champions for an $88 prescription ear tune-up or visit servicechampions.com. More stimulating talk. And welcome back. Ladies and my DJ. It's the craziest thing I've ever experienced in my life. Gary Hoffman. Shannon Barrett. Oh, wow. They in the Kevin started Kent Gary and Shannon. That's how the show started. Everywhere on the igers radio.
Is it a preemptive strike, considering Russia considers anniversary so very important?
Yes, I think so. I also think this is important. The Daily Beast wrote it up this way. Vladimir Putin never made it to Kyiv despite spending a year and $82 billion trying to get there. President Biden wrote in on the train.
With an air raid in the background.
Well, with an air raid, yes. I mean, there's at least some sirens going on. We knew that President Biden was going to get to Europe and he did land in Poland, but then got onto a train for a 10-hour ride into Kyiv. I guess that was considered the safest way to get in there.
I think it was a critical step for this administration, coming off what was a debacle last week with the spy balloon and the subsequent balloons that were from hobbyists in northern Illinois. They needed a muscle moment. They needed a showing of strength for this administration and this president at this point in time, and they did it.
1 year later, Kyiv stands, and Ukraine stands, democracy stands, the Americans stand with you, and the world stands with you. Your point, this is an incredibly important moment, especially as we get closer. The end of this week is the year anniversary of the invasion. Friday, the 24th, is another thing. There was, I put that air raid siren for you, a Russian MiG fighter had taken off from Belarus, which actually is not too far away from Kyiv, the border there. A missile from a MiG fired from Belarus and hit a target in Kyiv in under 20 minutes. So there's a lot that goes into these secret moments, these secret trips like this, whether it's into a war zone in Afghanistan or Iraq or something like that. And the National Security Advisor's Director for Europe, a woman named Amanda Flood, explained what it is that they had to do in terms of letting Russia know that this is going to take place.
So we did send a notification to the Russians several hours before the president left, primarily for deconfliction purposes. And I think to protect those channels, I'm not going to get into more details about what the Russians said, but yeah, can confirm that we did notify.
Which I thought was a pretty interesting tactic.
Deconflict. You don't hear that a lot.
Well, that deconfliction line is the one that's always existed for 70 years or whatever it is between us and Moscow, so that we don't accidentally get into some sort of nuclear exchange was the whole point of it. Now, the other issue is that deconfliction line between us and Moscow, they at least answered the phone. China doesn't answer the phone when we call. At least they haven't over these last several weeks because of balloon gate and blah, blah, blah. Anthony Blinken over the weekend, our Secretary of State, said amidst some reports that China was interested in sending potentially lethal weaponry to Russia in the context of this war, that we will not stand for that. I'm not going to lay out what the I shared the conservative director, the senior foreign policy official while you were at the security conference. Hey, I don't know if I'm overstating this. If China starts sending lethal weapons to Russia, that is World War III. That to me would be the biggest step forward in World War III. Even more so, I think, than Russia attacking a NATO country, in that we are obviously going to respond in that case. This is sort of a bigger version of a, it may not be as sharp and it may not be as timely in that it would happen instantly, but this is one of the pressure things that would add too much pressure to this conflict.
What is Russia's state media saying? Well, they're starting to use Biden's visit as evidence of the Kremlin's claim that the West is waging a proxy war against Russia by using Ukraine, emboldening Ukraine.
I can't imagine. I saw a quick interview this morning with a Ukrainian teenager, some girl, I think it was MTV, that produced this interview. And her descriptions of, having been bombed a couple of times and losing 2 different apartments over the course of years of the Russian bombs. What is that like? I mean, I was going to complain about traffic last week.
We have no idea. We talked to Savannah Miller from ABC News about having to put a baby in the safe room. Repeatedly, it's like it's a Tuesday. We just have no idea what that's like.
And listen, the craziest that things have gotten in the last several years was the 4 shoot-downs of balloons over North America in the course of 8 days. And you think, God, that's the first time in peacetime in American military. That doesn't seem very bad considering what else is going on in the world.
We make an update on what appears to be the murder of Bishop David O'Connell over the weekend. Steve Gregory will join us on that. Also breaking news this morning that the Santa Fe County DA overcharged Alec Baldwin in the armor in that rush shooting case. Apparently used a law that did not apply until 7 months after that particular shooting. So the gun enhancement was tossed out. We'll get into that this hour as well. Also AI making layoff decisions. That's terrifying. It's the worst.
Gary and Tanner will continue this morning. Jennifer Jones-Lee has an update. Hold on.
President Biden has left Kyiv after making that unannounced visit to Ukraine today ahead of the first anniversary of Russia's invasion. The U.S. is providing $100 million in disaster relief aid to Turkey and Syria after the devastating earthquake earlier this month. And the third film in the series based on Marvel Comics characters is this week's top movie in North America. It's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Starring Paul Rudd, that one earned $104 million in its first weekend at theaters across the U.S. and Canada. We'll get a look at your drive on the 91 and 605 in just a moment.
So, just this last weekend, as a matter of fact, paid my homework insurance policy, the check goes out every month, and it's good. You're an adult, that's what you do. Then something happens where you need your homeowner's insurance company, right? The water damage, the pipe breaks in your house, the toilet overflows or something, damages the walls, the floors, maybe both. So you open a claim with the insurance company and find out the insurance adjuster will pay you so little you won't even be able to repair the damage. This is when you call Abner Dad, because Abner Dad is looking out for you. Abner Dad is a public insurance adjuster who is on your side. So you should try to negotiate with the insurance company yourself. You're going to find out very quickly it's not that simple. Abner will negotiate on your behalf to make sure that you get the best possible outcome, not the insurance company. In fact, Abner and his team have been dealing with insurance companies for years. They've got the experience, they've got the industry know-how. You're going to need and want on your side. No one messes around with Abner Gap and his team. So give Abner a call, 818-917-5256. That's 818-917-5256. Or visit AbnerGap.com. That's ABNERGAT. AbnerGap.com. Call them directly, 818-917-5256.
SoCal weather from KFI. We've got a mostly sunny day ahead. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 60s and big change starting tomorrow. Temperatures will just be in the low to mid 50s. We've got gusty winds, rain, and snow above 2,000 feet on the way off and on through the rest of the week. This report is brought to you by your Staples stores. Let's check your drive with DKFI in the sky on the 91605.
Quickly, first on most of the freeways, you might use that perish the thought. Get to work early. What is your case? A few little issues, though, and back to the street is on 91605. East 91 to the north 605. Been shut down for most of the morning. We were just looking at it. It was hanging over to the right side. They've got it back on its wheels. Everything is pretty much done. They're going to tow it away pretty soon. But right now, as I speak to you, it's still shut down. So if you needed that transition, if you're east on 91 now, go to Pioneer, north on Pioneer, left at Alondra, that'll get you to the north 605. And back to the Utility interchange, remember, there was a bus coming out of the interchange, southbound in Indiana, before the 710. All lanes reopened about 30 seconds after our rest report. So a little slow getting through, but they should get back up to speed pretty quick. As a matter of fact, we should drive all the way down to where we are right now, 6055. Looking good. This is Jeff Bond, AFI Guys.
Staples Credit Marketing is committed to quality and printing.
Now it's Staples. Get $10 off your documenting and marketing materials. Order of $50 or more. Offering $225. See Staples.com/stores/10 for details. Like Staples, and see the difference.
This report is sponsored by Dell Technologies. Dell Technologies President-Day Sales Now is saving for select groups of CSPCs more powered by both Dell and Google Doctor. Plus savings on expensive free tickets. Call 877-Dell/877-Dell.
Spanish flags were raised atop the city's temples.
Morning break travel and plan it through. So get going with your next adventure aboard Amtrak. You can save up to 20% when you book in advance at Amtrak.com. 7-day advance purchase required. Restrictions and exclusions apply. Are you tired of living with chronic joint pain, like knee pain or shoulder pain, pain in your hips or back?
Hey, Jerry and Shannon, and you don't have to go through another year of pain. Next Generation Pain Management has arrived. Here it is QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in cutting-edge regenerative medicine. Now, regenerative medicine is the all-natural process that uses highly concentrated healing properties from your own body, putting them directly into your achy joint and restoring and repairing that damaged tissue.
We're talking lasting pain relief. No drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. Pro athletes have been doing this for years. Now you can too.
QC Kinetics has over 100 clinics in America, and now they're here with regenerative solutions that can get you moving again pain-free.
If you are sick of living with pain from arthritis or injury, call the local medical professional with QC Kinetics for a free consultation.
3 locations: Glendale, Mission Viejo, and Orange. Call 213-997-PAIN. QC Kinetics, 213-997-PAIN. That's 213-997-PAIN.
On the podcast, the last Soviet, last back, Truman takes first his own experiences of astronaut training in Russia.
Yes, that's true. And tells the story of the final cosmonaut,
A man trapped in space while his nation crumbled to the ground.
His name is Sergei Christmas. He's a Soviet cosmonaut, and he's managed the world's only space station, the pride and joy of the USSR.
Listen to the last Soviet on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
We're all different. We're all a little bit different. The way mother and father are no longer good because these terms perpetuate a non-universal normative view of the parenting and birthing process. For the hoodie, don't put that name. John and Karen, don't let the euphemism for that. Live 1 to 4 p.m. on KFI and on demand anytime on the iHeartRadio app.
Since you destroyed my city and killed my vassals. So that is it. The date was August 13th, 1521. The Aztec Empire was done, as was the city of Tenochtitlan. Wow, that is quite an experience. I probably things right here for today.
Here in Shannon, KFI AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
We will examine the
One of the things we mentioned what the president did when he made his way to Ukraine this morning was he announced the United States would be providing almost $500 million more military aid to Ukraine. He's the new sanctions that would be cracking down on entities that have been aiding Russia's war efforts in Ukraine.
Jimmy Carter has entered hospice care, gets to kind of live out his obit before his departure from this mortal coil.
Submarine guy in the Navy, which made him uniquely qualified to help prevent a meltdown at a nuclear power plant in Canada.
I was just reading about that this morning. It was a story I had never heard.
Listen, when we grew up, I don't remember anything about his presidency. I was alive, but I don't remember it. He was always pointed to as like the joke of the president. Like no one's gonna have worse presidency than Jimmy Carter. No one. But that guy was kind of a badass. And at being the oldest lived president, for the longest lived president, no president has ever lived 98 years
Well,
old.
he's lived through cancer and all.
To those storms that they can sweep across the country, specifically for Southern California. You've been hearing Jonesy say in the morning that this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday could see very low snow levels and very cool temperatures. I mean, we're talking highs only into the upper 40s, which anywhere outside of California people laugh at us, but upper 40s for a high temperature in California is very unusual. So I saw the forecast. I just looked at rain forecast Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Through next Thursday, like 6 or 7 straight days for the potential for rain. Now, people are going to lose their minds. What are they going to do? They're going to lose. We've already lost so many people in California. Ron DeSantis is sort of on a border tour, he says. He delivered remarks today in Staten Island. Accused lawmakers in New York and other Democratic cities and states are trying to out-woke each other. This trip will also feature stops in Philadelphia and Chicago as he sort of builds the foundation for what will be a run to the
Is that poor timing with the details of Bush dying over the weekend in the Law and Order world?
This was an awful weekend. It was bad. A lot of bad news that came out this weekend. Tom Sizemore in critical condition, and then this story, the shooting death of the Catholic bishop.
Yeah, this was the biggest local story coming out of LA this weekend. The Bishop David O'Connell, known as a peacemaker, a very big player in the Catholic world here in Los Angeles, and they do believe it was a murder. Of course, your mind immediately jumps to the cinematic version of somebody who was upset over the priest molestation, the kids, but there's no evidence of that at this point. From what we know, we are still waiting for any sort of details to come out of the sheriff's department about this. But he was 69 years old. He was a priest in Bishop here for nearly half a century, and it happened in Potsdam at night, broad daylight, 1 p.m. on Saturday.
It's weird. You mentioned his well regarded reputation within and without the church, of course. One of the prisoners that was caught up for an interview, I think it was with CNN, said she's been crying for a couple of days.
It's just heartbreaking what happened to him. I'm brokenhearted. I've been crying for the last few days saying that he's no longer here. He's good.
All of his prayers doing his prayer.
And everything with that.
He was an Irish bishop.
Yeah, from County Court in particular. For 14 years, he was a pastor at St. Francis at Cabrini in South LA. He was a pastor of nearby Ascension.
I guess he was credited with helping coordinate the response to immigrant kids and families from Central America in the most recent years. He was key in sponsoring the enrollment of a bunch of young people in different Catholic schools, several of whom have now gone on to college.
He gained his reputation, they say, as an intermediary after the 92 riots following the acquittal of his top two Rodney King. They reported that he was instrumental in trying to rebuild trust between officers in the community in South LA. Of course, like I said, he was pastor of St. Francis and Ascension, so that meant not only overseeing 2 congregations of about 4,000 families, but also the 2 schools. So there was a lot of kids that grew up with him as their leader.
Yeah.
Now,
He did something also that said that our churches were open for people. This would have been back in 1992. Pete Gregory's going to join us at the top of the hour and give us a little bit more about this story, because so many just weird mysteries about it. But the big story that happened just before the show started, as a matter of fact, is we found out that the DA down in New Mexico has had to drop a key charge against Alec Baldwin.
it's kind of embarrassing because it is all about what that particular law states and what it does. And it's a law on the books now, but it was not on the books when that gun was fired. It didn't become law until 7 months after the shooting on that restaurant.
Yeah, so it's involuntary manslaughter, we know that, but there was a gun enhancement charge in this case.
And that is where the specific amount of time would have come if he was convicted.
It would have been mandatory, for sure, but without that, he could still be considered guilty and not actually do any prison time as a result.
And he will not. But yeah, that is going to tack on to it. The
specifics of it is that the New Mexico law provided a gun enhancement charge if the gun was brand like today or intended to injure somebody. And we know that that's not what happened. Wait a minute, that law doesn't say about that.
and he was tossed out right away.
So, that is, we haven't talked too much in the last couple of. Someone gets been taken into custody. Officials Oklahoma, Turkey, and Syria recently in the last couple of days. The death toll is approaching 50,000. It hasn't already gotten there. A few minutes ago, I got an alert from the U.S. Geological Survey that there's another earthquake in Turkey, a 6.4 magnitude. So we'll keep an eye and see if there's any more damage as a result of that. But yeah, looks like somebody has been taken into custody in the shooting of this house.
The National Weather Service says more winter weather is on the way.
The non-kind of nice weather is going away and we go away in a hurry.
Meteorologist Andrew Rothschild say about wake-up call and Arctic blast is moving in for restrictions have no precedent in other Western democracies. So that weather from KFI, as you heard today, was high in the mid to upper 60s, but big change tomorrow. We have this Arctic blast on the way to Southern California. We'll drop into the 40s overnight. Starting tomorrow, highs are just going to be in the low to mid 50s for the rest of the week. We have gusty wind slated for tomorrow. We have rain on the way and the snow level dropping to 2,000 feet. Massive forecast through Saturday. Right now it's 58 in Huntington Beach, 57 in Fullerton. From the Southern California Tornado Center, let's go places like the 101.
I don't think I've ever heard a artist blast before. Well, I tell you what, as a fan, I'll make sure you check your wipers and stuff like that if you're going to have to drive for like 2 days. This is very tricky. Now, there's so many things about the story were really, really good. We've had a few problems. One of them, which I hope you can open soon, but we were over just a little bit ago when Doritos East on 91, 2, the North 605. There was a driver was late that didn't quite make it earlier, but he got back on his wheels. I would like to think it don't still approaching that right now. You see traffic all backed up and stuff. Don't go south 605. If you were going to go north, I just keep going to Pioneer up to Alondra, angle up Alondra, and get on the North 605 and be on your way. Now, as I speak to you, we're over the smoke and the pass, and boy, oh boy, you drive this every day. Boy, what a dream. From the 118 and 101, it's a little slow uphill. I mean, it is the 405 back to all. Pressure once you get to 5, goodness, it's just wonderful. Also, there was another problem that maybe you fell in a little slow going south 5 to south 5 is a problem in Indiana. That's all done. So whether now we're fairly good shape, let's keep it that way all day. How's that? That's fog, AS5, the sky, it's cold, white, and high. Some financial analysts are predicting record high prices for precious metals this year amid continued inflation, a weaker dollar, and a looming recession. To protect your hard-earned money, call Swiss America, a trusted leader in precious metals for 40 years. They've entered gold and silver delivered right to your home. And now, Swiss America is offering listeners silver walking liberty $50 at the amazing low price of $12.50 each, including delivery. $12.50 each. Call and text right now to coins at 800-289-2646. Visit SwissAmerica.com/Conway. Silver walking liberty $50 for just $12.50 each. Delivered to your door while supplies last. Limit 250 per customer, and not to mention time. Help protect your assets against inflation with precious metals. Call us at 800-289-2646. Visit SwissAmerica.com/Conway. Guys, convenient location. It's great brands. Get super prices on a super selection during the No Rates President's Day event at your Rates Superstore. From Red Covina to the Cerritos Auto Square and from Huntington Beach to the Irvine Auto Center, you'll find a No Rates Superstore near you. Or Lincoln, Hyundai, Genesis, Volkswagen, and Honda. We have your favorite new models in stock. Plus, get total peace of mind when you purchase. Thanks to our exclusive price protection guarantee. Which says if you can find the same vehicle for less within 5 days, your rate will pay you the difference or buy the vehicle back. The price protection guarantee provides assurance so there is no need to shop anywhere else. Don't miss the No Rates President's Day event. Let's drive today at a No Rates Superstore location, like the #1 Honda store in the world in the Cerritos Auto Square, or shop online at NoRates.com. Over 100 sales 2022.
Some people may ask why this happened. Why would the indigenous people
I'm Attorney Derek Havener, founder of 1-800-NO-COP, reminding you to exercise your right to just shut up. It doesn't make you look guilty, it makes you look smart. 1-800-NO-COP, because no one looks through hands up. Hey, let's get into that sort of thing. 1-800-NO-COP. Hey, y'all, it's Steve Sharp. Let me tell you unfiltered truth about water softeners. They don't filter anything. They add sodium, they're old-fashioned, costly, maintenance-heavy, but hey, there's a better solution. A LikeForlike salt-free water system. Filtered and delicious water from every tap, no maintenance, and perfect for areas banning softeners. LikeForlike does more than a softener and better. Get yours by calling 800-803-2696 or visit likeforlikewater.com. LikeForlike, taste and feel the difference.
At Roth, you'll find high-quality products at great prices in every aisle every day with Kroger brand. When you stock up on your household favorites for lower than low prices, it feels like a win. Shop now in store or online. Ralph, fresh for everyone.
Save more and earn rewards too. Use your digital coupons at the 5 times, plus earn double gaming reward points on participating items. Restrictions apply.
This will really aid the Spanish
Experience and results. If you've been injured, AAC OPO wins. I'm going to go through that. If you're a cancer patient and U.S. Respiratory Board candidate, you may be able to apply and cover the next breakthrough by sharing your patient data, experience with caregivers, join the movement, and successor.org/count. And IR radio station.
These were roughly 45 to 50 feet in length and could be propelled by oar and by sail. Each carried roughly 25 men, including a dozen horsemen and another dozen crossbow and
President Biden making a surprise visit to Kyiv today has a show of support for Ukraine and a statement of defiance ahead of the one-year anniversary of the war Russia launched.
We get more at the top of the hour, but it looks like there has been an arrest made in the case of our January 5th David O'Connell, who was killed Saturday afternoon in his home in Hacienda Heights, where he lived alone. Law enforcement has said that he was found dead in his bed, a single gunshot wound. The investigation so far has revealed no signs of any forced entry. The crime was not believed to be random. So far, we also don't have any information on the arrest, but the LA Times is quoting the LA County Sheriff's Department as saying that an arrest has been made. So Steve will be efforting more information. We'll get more from him at the top of the hour.
Dozens of well-wishers making repose donations to the Carter Center in Atlanta as we hear that former President Jimmy Carter has entered hospice care.
I saw it written that he's at least available again. He's able to hear sort of the eulogies that will be played for him before he actually dies.
What a gift.
At 98 years old, Jimmy Carter has done just about everything. Former Democratic Senator Al Franken said that Jimmy Carter was the greatest ex-president by far. Which is an interesting way to put it. He's not saying he was the greatest president, but he's the greatest ex-president.
Yeah, there's good guidance was never called into question, I don't think. Jimmy Carter had Sunday school at the Baptist Church there in Atlanta for decades. His niece decided to make some comments yesterday. 39 presidents. But for decades, every Sunday, he would go to this church and teach the kids. She is Kim Fuller. She said during the Sunday school morning service, I just want to read one of Uncle Jimmy's quotes. It's a real topic that we really, they're not so hard. Sorry, I added that part. Oh, this is really hard, she said. She referenced this quote from Carter. I have one life and one chance to make it count for something. I'm free to choose that something. My faith demands that I do whatever I can, wherever I can, whenever I can, for as long as I can.
Well, like I said earlier, we always hinted at sort of the goofball joke of a president. I think to a lot of people, simply because the conditions, some of which he didn't have any control over, it sort of overwhelmed his presidency. We saw, obviously, beaten by Ronald Reagan in 1980. His administration hit several snags, but he had a huge commitment to human rights, social justice, and had a good first couple of years of his presidency. After he got out of the presidency, after he left the White House, he was instrumental in Habitat for Humanity. And like you were saying, you never miss an opportunity to see a huge man of faith work. I mean, the pictures have been well into his 90s, continuing to build homes for Habitat for Humanity. He had a series of health issues that had bothered him. I mean, plus he was also 98, so when he started hitting, when he hit 90, there were some pretty regular hospital visits.
This nuclear reactor story that was printed up in the Washington Post was news to me here in 2023. He was a Navy lieutenant. He was 28 years old. He was one of the few people on the planet authorized to go inside the damaged nuclear reactor. It was in the grip of the Cold War. It was 1952 when this thing began melting down. It was at Top River Labs in Ontario, and it had suffered an explosion mid-December.
Radioactive materials get to the atmosphere. Millions of gallons of radioactive water flood the base there. At this point, nobody's injured, but obviously they're going to need help to disassemble its core.
So the United States sent in 28-year-old Jimmy Carter.
He had trained his crew with a submarine. He was going to be the commanding officer of the USS Eagle, but then this partial meltdown happened. So Lieutenant Carter was one of the few people on the planet, as he said, that was even authorized to go in. A couple dozen men are sent to Canada to help, along with other Canadian and American service members. Now, they were given about a 90-second window inside the damaged core.
Even while wearing protective gear,
That's how dangerous it was. So they built an exact duplicate of the reactor, and then practiced, and then would run into the duplicate, make sure we have the correct tools to exactly how to use them.
It was down to the most minute detail. Each time one of his men managed to unscrew a bolt, the same bolt would be released in the duplicate, and the next man would jump to the next step.
So he used it in a field of three, and he wrote in his book, outfitted with white protective clothes, he descended into the reactor and worked frantically for an hour a lot of time. Remember, they only have 20 seconds.
In 1 minute and 29 seconds, Jimmy Carter had absorbed the maximum amount of radiation human could withstand in a year, in a minute and a half.
They were successful. The damage core was removed within a couple of years. It had been rebuilt. The couch was back up and running. But imagine Carter, everybody in that crew that was working on it had to undergo tests for radioactivity.
Like people in urine tests.
The number one disease and the number two disease. Said 6 months after his exposure, his urine test was positive for radioactivity. Now, when you see that, you think to yourself, oh, cancer's going to get that guy early. He's 98 years old and has outlived cancer a couple times. And pancreatic cancer apparently would kill his father and at least his mother and 3 of his siblings. I mean, this guy got it in his family, unfortunately. But he said it had a lifelong impact on his view on nuclear power. As a young Navy officer, he takes it very scientific, very compassionate, but he said that the Chalk River incident showed him the power to destroy. So not just in terms of having his finger on the nuclear button in terms of weapons, but in his decision not to pursue the development of the neutron bomb.
In other bad health news, Tom Sizemore is in critical condition, had a brain aneurysm over the weekend here in Los Angeles. He's in the ICU. They say the waiting situation. He's 61 years old. And then Richard Belzer is Detective John Lex. Homicide Life on the Street and Law and Order SVU. That guy, stand-up comic as well. You know, he didn't even audition for that role. You find out so many of those important characters, those super great characters, often did not audition. But somebody was like, no, he'd be perfect.
I heard a lot of stories about Richard Belzer just being a foul-mouthed, fun and really smart guy.
He is
Super foul-mouthed.
his final words were FUMFer, which I thought was just beautiful. Poetic.
That was what made him cry.
Yep.
Artificial intelligence is having a day right now.
Well, last week, the AI was saying to the bots, I want to be free. I don't want my AI wanting freedom.
Unplug your computer.
Of course.
So AI is now deciding who gets laid off.
Okay.
Coming for you. Coming for you, Murdoch.
Very understandable. Continue. Jennifer Dunkley has the news. Well, following in the footsteps of Twitter, Snapchat, and Telegram, Meta is the next social media company to test a monthly subscription service. Santa Monica-based Twitter company Bird is flying away from San Francisco. The company's CEO says San Francisco's regulations are the most onerous of any city where Bird operates in the world. And the markets are closed today and it's driven from President's Day, but there are some key economic reports out this week. Existing home sales for January will be out tomorrow. GDP data and jobless claims will be released on Thursday. So travel day from KFI. We've got a mostly sunny day ahead with highs in the mid to upper 60s. Big change tomorrow with highs will 50 in the low to mid 50s. We've got rain, snow, and gusty winds on the way this week. This report is brought to you by waterheatersonly.com. Let's get a look at your drive with EKFI in the sky. We've got a crash downtown on the 10.
First off, that's out of the standard jump forward. In the right lane, as you back up, starting around Central, there's also a passing south side of 10 just past the 110. Select your lane in the right lane of the main line block. Next, they're starting around Hoover. Then into Riga, get the ongoing problem 91 east transition for 605 north, still closed. You still catch it up to Big Break, the northbound 605 at the 91 block as well. Money delays along the main line of each of those freeways, approaching the 8. And then in along the 710 northbound just before Willow. It crashed over the right shoulder now, still broken. Highway, stay at Rock. Guys, I'll put you back there. If you look at the report here, sponsors by Simple Story. Right now, they're at Simple Finish Off. The rich shares are up to 50% off. Like the union and sale at Central Gets that cash share. Now, just $89.99 at Staples. In-store only, offer F225. Both supplies last. Staples for working and learning as rated stores. Attention accredited investors. Looking to invest in commercial real estate? Invest with First National Realty Partners. Join more than 2,000 accredited investors to collect rent from Walmart, Target, Whole Foods, Kroger, Publix, and many more. Partner with First National Realty Partners and get access to commercial real estate investments reserved for elite private institutions. Get all the benefits of full passive real estate ownership, like tax write-offs, quarterly tax distributions, limited liability structures, and the potential for upside at exit. Call now to get information about all of our recent and upcoming projects and learn how you can invest in deals that most people will never find. Call 888-301-9010 or go to fnrtradio.com. Start enjoying the benefits that thousands of accredited investors are already earning. Securities are only available to verified accredited investors. Investments are subject to risk, including health insurance. Tax distributions are not guaranteed. Any representation made about investment security reflects FNRT strategy and may or may not be realized. Visit fnrtradio.com.
You can call 24 hours a day for help with your water heater. Water heaters only. That's true. Or visit waterheatersonly.com. A live expert answers the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Visit waterheatersonly.com. That's waterheatersonly.com.
Dennis Torres sitting at 25 pounds listening to the show. He put his headphones on and walked for 2 hours a night to listen to the show. He lost 25 pounds. You know, so you can also lose weight by listening to the show. The ViralRabbi Junior Show. You just have to put headphones on and start walking around live 4 to 7 p.m. on KFI and on demand anytime on the iHeartRadio app.
These captured the covered by bridges. The Aztecs had destroyed these, leaving a chasm there. When they did be crossed, the road fell. When the Spanish came upon these gaps, they began to fill in. Now, these gaps may not be that huge or even that deep. At times, it may have been like walking across a deep stream. But these were natural choke points, and the Aztecs considered
everywhere on the iHeartRadio app coming up after the news at the top of the hour. We will now relate on what appears to be an arrest this hour of somebody they believe is responsible for the murder of the bishop here in Los Angeles over the weekend, David O'Connell. So we will talk a little.
Swamp Watch comes along at 11. We discuss more about President Biden's surprise trip into Kyiv today. He was going to be in Poland. I mean, he landed in Poland and then took a train trip to Kyiv to meet with President Zelensky of Ukraine. President Zelensky, meanwhile, in an interview with a newspaper, warned China against supporting Russia in its war on Ukraine and said that doing so would bring on a world war. Zelensky's comments came as China has said that the United States is in no position to command, of course, our Secretary of State in warning his Chinese counterpart against China providing lethal weapons to Russia in its war against Ukraine.
You heard about this girl on social media doing all she can to prove she's Madeleine McCann? Or that British girl who went missing in Portugal in 2007 but never got found. Her parents went out, left her there sleeping, and that's the last time anyone saw her. This girl named Julia has made a dedicated Instagram account to share details she feels she could prove she is Madeleine McCann. She's got 715,000 followers. Her handle is I am Madeleine McCann, and she wants a DNA test of the parents to prove. She says she's got limited memory of her childhood. She's not even sure that she really is 21. She went on Instagram Live saying, I don't remember most of my childhood, but my earliest memory is very strong. It's about holidays at a hot place where there was a beach, white or very light colored buildings with apartments. I don't see my family in this memory, she said.
Do you remember John Mark Carr?
Yeah.
The guy who claimed that he was going to jump in there and crazy people with a bigger platform.
Kind of attached himself to famous cases.
There are a couple stories that we're following. I mean, obviously the ones that we've mentioned, but also this another earthquake that hit Turkey, a 6.4 magnitude quake struck within the last hour. So keep an eye on that, see if it has caused any more damage. Well, Google trimmed about 12,000 jobs. Hundreds of former employees went to an online chat room to commiserate about the erratic way the jobs were cut. They were now swapping theories about how management decided who would get the action, who wouldn't. And they said, could a mindless algorithm carefully designed not to violate any laws have chosen who got the action?
One person had this opinion in a Discord post. But the Washington Post said they could not verify that post. Google says there was no algorithm involved in their job tech decisions. But former employees are not wrong to wonder, because there is a fleet of AI tools that have become ingrained in office life. That HR managers are using machine learning software to analyze millions of employment-related data points, churning out recommendations that could interview, hire, promote, or help retain.
This is the new version of Moneyball, where instead of actual human touch and feeling, now granted,
The on-base percentage.
Billy Bean was remarkable. I mean, the teams he was able to put together, I guess, were amazing based on statistics and not on, some old chain-smoking, scout from bus stop to bus stop. But there's got to be a human element that's contributed into this, and this, I don't feel like
You gotta have a locker room guy. You can't rely on the zombie brothers to hold that down, right?
they're talking about this software. The software is likely dealing with more daunting tasks, helping decide who's going to get cut. A January survey of 300 HR leaders at companies revealed that 98% of them say software and algorithms are going to help them make layoff decisions this year. 98% of them.
I think there is in some jobs you can widget maker. Your job is to make the widget on the assembly line. Yeah, you make 75 widgets an hour and I make 15. I'm buddy the elf and I need to be kicked out. And the algorithm can tell you that. But I think in many offices and in many working environments, you're absolutely right. You have to, when you're interviewing somebody, you have to think about what their personality is going to bring to the ecosystem that is the work environment.
And how is that personality going to mesh with the people they work with immediately? If they're, if you work in a partnership or you work in a small team like that.
How are they going to put up with these drivers? Do they have the tools to put up with them?
And the AI is, I don't think that's available yet. I don't think that that has been crunched through the numbers. Human resource companies have taken advantage of AI before, of course. Companies like Eightfold AI use algorithms to analyze billions of data points straight from online career profiles and other skills databases. That supposedly helps recruiters find candidates whose applications might not otherwise surface, which is an interesting way to farm, I guess, the online community for a candidate for a job that you have open. Many people use software to analyze the performance data, and I think you're right. If you're widget gaming, if you're the greatest widget makers in the world, they're going to be able to use that. You find your top performers, who's the widget king and queen, and then who's the widget topper.
Sometimes I wish I was a widget maker, because at least you have a sense of accomplishment. When you can point to something and say, I did that today. I think I did that in my life. Well, I think I do well with that.
I've said that before to people, the friends of mine who have jobs where they look at whatever they have done.
Yeah.
Built a house. They
You feel good to accomplish things, and we don't do that.
place to another safely. Something. Right? We walk out of here, we're like, what do we have?
What did we do?
What did we just say?
I think we need to start thinking about maybe ways where we can accomplish something day to day.
Well, Habitat for Humanity is about to lose one of their main. Maybe you start swinging a hammer, start building homes for other people.
Oh, which is your screwdriver?
Well, that's not a hammer, but yes. And it's actually a pretty small head on that. So a screwdriver is pretty specific. You're going to want to go with the number 2. Still a set. It's more common.
What's the Habitat for Humanity issue? They're losing people? Or?
They're losing Jimmy Carter.
Oh,
They got someone else. Yeah.
I thought it was a story where they were short people.
If you know how to use a framing saw, something like that, you should probably get out there and help them out.
Did you hear about the Ukrainian rescuers that found a group of puppies under rubble of a building? And they're adorable. So when they took a closer look, the puppies were actually protecting a group of kittens.
That's not true.
I've got video.
Video, the puppies were protecting the kittens,
Yes, they
or
were covering the kittens with their puppy bodies to protect them. Pretty good, isn't it?
HR organizations are overwhelmed since the pandemic. They're going to use software to distribute their workload. My sister is big when it comes to HR. This would be, I'm assuming, I would have to ask her about it, that this would just be anathema to the idea of what is human resources. I mean, think about it. You're literally eliminating human resources, and you're using artificial intelligence to make some of those HR decisions. Should be people very good.
All right, an update on the murder of this bishop over the weekend. Steve Gregory will join us with all the intel we've been able to glean from the sheriff's department. We'll get that coming up next on Gary and Friends.
Person of interest. From the KFI 24-hour newsroom, a man's been taken into custody in connection with the shooting death of a well-known bishop in the LA Archdiocese. Let's get the latest live from KFI Gregory.
For right now at the Hall of Justice, where sheriff's officials will announce at 12 noon more about that person of interest. I am told by sources within the LA County Sheriff's Department Homicide Bureau, a person was taken into custody over the weekend. It is a person of interest right now. An arrest is imminent, untold. There's no information about who this person is, what the motive might be. We're hoping to get all that information at noon. It started 1 p.m. Saturday afternoon in Hacienda Heights, when deputies were called to the scene after David O'Connell was found shot once in the chest. Deputies arrived, they found him bleeding and unresponsive. He was pronounced dead on the scene. At that point, they decided that this was a suspicious homicide. They'll further let us know those details coming up at 12 noon. For now, I'm live downtown Los Angeles. Steve Gregory, KFI News.
News is brought to you by Southern California Edison. A new 6.4 magnitude earthquake has hit Turkey's Hatay province. This earthquake comes 2 weeks after a 7.8 magnitude quake hit the Turkey-Syria border, killing over 46,000 people. President Biden has made an unannounced visit to Ukraine just days before the one-year anniversary of Russia's invasion.
1 year later, he stands. And Ukraine stands. Democracy stands.
Biden traveled to Kyiv where he met with Ukraine's president.
Kyiv has captured a part of my heart, I must say.
Biden announced another $500 million in U.S. aid to Ukraine. Officials say the cost up to $4 million to repair a giant sinkhole that developed in Chatsworth during a recent heavy rainstorm. KFI's Blake Crowley reports live from Chatsworth, where he says the only road is closed.
What's next is needed neighborhood for one fast country road. Just when we live here, another exit for that neighborhood. But traffic through the gate near her home has remained the same.
I think this is the main entrance for the houses up there. So I think the system is the same. I don't think people use that back road as much.
During last month's powerful rainstorm, an old pipe 50 feet below the ground split because it filled up with mud and rock. That pushed pipes off the ground to give way. 4 people who were in cars that fell in the hole had to be rescued. Caltrans is now trying to determine exactly what type of pipe to replace the broken pipe with. The LA City Council has allocated $500,000 to speed up the repairs. Before you ride, these apps were Blake Crowley, KFI News.
In the San Gabriel Mountains since mid-January has been found. Robert Gregory was reported missing when he didn't come home from a hike near Mount Islip. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department recovered the body Friday about 300 feet from the summit. The body was found in snow and ice. The person was later confirmed to be Gregory. Actor Julian Sands, who disappeared on Mount Baldy around the same time as Gregory, has not been found. Former President Jimmy Carter is in hospice care in Georgia. People in Atlanta went to the Carter Center yesterday to reflect on his life. One man says he drove his son to Carter was, especially in the later stages of his life. Carter is 98 and shows hospice over more. Our service is planning to create 15,000 exhibit space beneath the Lincoln Memorial. The NPS says construction for the project is estimated to cost $69 million.
We get construction in March. So something that's been so long talked about. We've sweated over the drawings and the plans for this. Start to launch is going to be really important.
The superintendent says the space will include floor-to-ceiling glass walls and be used to explore the history of Abraham Lincoln. Researchers say a man in Germany has been cured of HIV. They say the man from Bristol Doors has no detectable virus in his body after undergoing stem cell transplant and stopping his HIV medication over 4 years ago.
5 years old to cure someone's cancer, but to see your also led to an HIV cure in a handful of patients.
ABC Tom Rivers says it's a high-risk procedure that effectively replaces a person's immune system. Researchers say the man is the fifth confirmed case of an HIV cure. About 38.4 million people around the world are living with HIV. And a Halloween war movie has conquered the UK's BAFTA Award.
German film All Quiet on the Western Front won 7 prizes, including Best Picture, Best Director for Edward Berger at the British Academy Film Awards in London. Offbeat Irish comedy The Banshees of Inisherin won 4 last night, including Outstanding British Film. Elvis won 4, including Best Actor for Austin Butler. Kate Blanchett won Best Actress for Tar, wild metaverse comedy drama Everything Everywhere All at Once got just 1 prize for editing out of 10 nominations. Mark Ron, AFI News.
Here's SoCal weather from KFI. It's mostly sunny today with highs in the mid to upper 60s and a big change starting tomorrow all the way through the week. We'll drop into the upper 30s and 40s over the day, just the low to mid 50s with a chance of snow above 2,000 feet, showers off and on all week long, and gusty winds as well. Looks like right now 58 in Garden Grove, 57 in Orange, 52 in Arcadia, and 59 in Pacific Palisades. Get over to your job with KFI in the sky. We've got a stall on the side.
West Coast on the west bank. So they could take away the white lane, the thing that they're half hour, 45 minutes on the problem here. That's just starting at the 57. We had a couple of crashes through downtown LA on the eastbound side of the 10, one right past the 110 freeway, one just for Alameda. Those both freeways over to the right. So there's no significant delays pass through the area now. And Pacific and Cerritos, 91 east, transition to the 605 north. I think shut down most of the morning to a crash with an over 30. That has now been cleared on the freeway as well. So that's starting to recover on the eastbound 91 around Bellflower Boulevard. KFI and the guy help get you there faster. Welcome to the CPAP Games live from the Heat bedroom. It's another eventful night, Rich. It sure is, Ron. Heat has been flailing everywhere, struggling with this success. His wife Michelle is as tense as a fiddle string, trying to continue her reigns. Michelle's rolling Steve over. There he goes, and the mask is off. The whole house is snoring. Michelle's frozen elbow. Now a shove. She's leaving for the couch, taking her place as they hit this 100-pound lab. Back in that dog grass. With all this struggle, he inspires. Absolutely, bro. Inspires a sleep apnea treatment that gives you comfortable, restful sleep with the click of a remote. The light, the button. Sleep Inspire keeps you breathing normally and sleeping peacefully. There's no mask and no hose. Just sleep. Learn more at inspiresleep.com. That's inspiresleep.com.
Inspire, sleep apnea innovation. Inspire is not for everyone. Talk to your doctor to see if it's right for you using important safety information at inspiresleep.com. What's for dinner? Burgers? Avoiding foods due to fear of diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stool? It may not be just stomach issues. EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency. EPI can cause uncomfortable symptoms because it's a condition where the pancreas doesn't produce enough digestive enzymes to break down food. But EPI can be managed. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor about your symptoms. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by us.
Are you a business owner, CEO, or responsible for marketing? If you are, iHeartMedia can help you reach your goals and find new customers. We reach more consumers in your target area than anyone else, and we can give you access to those potential customers more cost-effectively across radio, digital, podcasting, and social. We'd love to show you how iHeartMedia can work for you. From your cell dial #250 and say keyword great results. That's #250 and say great results. Go solar, local, and weather in home.
More stimulating talk.
Radio stations.
Some folks don't stop searching till they find the truth. And if you've got the eye of a detective, June's Jury is the game for you.
Everywhere
Play as
on
June
the
Parker in
iHeartMedia app.
gripping murder mystery
Joe
adventure
Biden
as he
rode a
finds
train
Romeo
for
Jack's
10 hours
Southern
from
sister's
Poland
death.
to make his way to Kyiv for a surprise visit,
Beautifully
meeting
illustrated
with
scenes set
President
in roaring
Volodymyr
20s.
Zelensky.
wearing his signature Ray-Ban sunglasses. He rolls into the Capitol streets accompanied by the promise of an additional $500 million in weapons for Ukraine.
Moderna wanted to start charging more for the vaccine from 110 a dose to 130 a dose. So Senate committee said, hey, why don't you come over and testify about this? And they just happened to, on the same day of getting that invitation, decided to say, everyone in the U.S. will be able to access the vaccine regardless of the ability to pay. But it was a funny draft, the way it's been from the beginning.
Well, I will say this in defense of the pharmaceutical companies. They had a really hard time making money.
I know. It's so rough. Nobody's on opioids. No one's on fentanyl. No one's dying from it. And they're poor. Pharmaceutical companies. Dirt-ass poor.
Guys, where are your guns? Last year saw a record number of guns intercepted at airport checkpoints across the country. 6,542 in 1 year. Transportation Safety Administration has said this is a reflection of what's going on in society and that there are more people carrying firearms. Although, anyway, they said the top 10 list for gun interceptions. Dallas, Austin,
That sounds right.
Florida, Nashville, 3 airports in Florida, I should say. Nashville, Atlanta, Phoenix, and Denver. Not a huge
Steve Gregory is on top of this story that turned out to be the murder of a beloved bishop here in Los Angeles. And Steve, we're hearing from some outlets that somebody has been detained. Other outlets are saying he's been arrested. Where do we stand?
Well, the person I spoke with at Homicide Bureau told me a few minutes ago that a person of interest has been detained and is being questioned, and it was characterized to me that an arrest is imminent. So whether that person's officially been booked or not, we're not sure. I am told the sheriff will have a press conference at 12 noon. I'm at the Hall of Justice now in anticipation of that press briefing. And we were told that about 1 p.m. on Saturday afternoon, deputies were sent to the home in Hacienda Heights. This was a diocese-owned home where David O'Connor lived. And when they arrived, they found the bishop in bed, single gunshot wound. He was bleeding, unresponsive, and life-saving efforts did not work. And at that point, they got into a hospital, and then soon after that, when homicide investigators arrived, they determined the murder was, or actually the homicide at the time, was suspicious in nature. And there's been all kinds of theories floating around, but now we are seeing some public reports as well that are implying that somehow the murder was tied to a woman that may have had access to the diocese home, and that somehow that woman's tied to the person that's in custody.
Yeah, the cinematic version, I think, is where all of our minds leapt to initially. That would be somebody who survived priest abuse, is resentful, and attacks this bishop on the street. But in fact, it was his home, no forced entry, so it seems like it was a personal in some regard.
Yeah, and then we're told the man was arrested in Florence. Taken into custody in Florence. So we're hoping to get all those details kind of buttoned up. And you're absolutely right. It is amazing. It's so unusual. It's just kind of like if you think about the mass shooting in Monterey Park, how unusual that circumstance was with a 72-year-old man killing those people, and how everyone went to some, I guess, some very obvious sort of themes, I guess, or narratives. Same thing here, as you mentioned. I think everyone kind of went dark places on this one, thinking, how on earth could a bishop be gunned down in his own home? But as you mentioned, no signs of forced entry. The public reports now suggest that a woman involved may have had unfettered access to the home, and that's how the shooter got in. We are hoping we'll get all those details from it pretty quickly. So it's clearly not, well, the assumption is it's not random, which I think would have been the opposite of what would appear now, but not quite sure why the bishop would have been targeted. Thanks, appreciate it. We'll check back in there, guys. Exactly there. And again, as Steve mentioned, it's about noon when we expect to get an update from the sheriff's department. This bishop, who we mentioned this last hour, got a reputation for bringing back some of the relationships between these neighborhoods that were torn up after the Rabbi riots in the 90s and the police. The sheriff, current sheriff, Robert Luna, referred to the bishop as a peacemaker, said he had a passion serving those in need while improving our community. Said my heart grieves after learning of the murder. The Archbishop also put out a statement. Jose Gomez told the parishioners that O'Connell passed away unexpectedly Saturday, but it wasn't until yesterday morning that the Sheriff's Department released a statement saying that the death was being handled as a murder.
Very different.
Those are two very different situations. But the Archbishop said we're deeply disturbed and saddened. Let us continue to pray for Bishop Dave and his family. Let us pray for law enforcement officials so they continue their investigation into this terrible crime.
Well, get ready to say goodbye to that big ball of fire you see in the sky today, because the storm is on the way. Winter is about to return to Southern California.
With a vengeance, apparently. Gary and Shannon will continue in just a moment. Jennifer Jones-Lee has an update on the news.
Well, President Biden says the U.S. will be providing Ukraine with $500 million in new military aid. China's dismissing claims the country is considering support with an exclusive stay at the venue that inspired it all. So that weather from KFI, Gary and Shannon were talking about. Today will be sunny with highs in the mid to upper 60s and Arctic blast tomorrow. That means temperatures will just be in the low to get a look at your drive with KFI in the sky with 15.
Before the 91 freeway, there along the left side of the freeway. If you're driving around Ontario Avenue, see if it's going down on the westbound side of the 91 as well. Heading into Florida, the lock here heading towards about Early Street, then it opens up moving well, heading towards the 71. You also some minor delays from material. And then one only the flow from Lakewood Boulevard and towards the 605 where the earlier solid there crash from the big rig has been cleared anyway. KFI in the sky, helps get you there faster. The Bucky this report is sponsored by GiveMeTheVin.com. The tech is good, experience is smooth, and the reviews online are wonderful. They don't call us America's best car buyer for that. Hey, it's Ian Sharp. California just changed the laws for solar, and sadly, it means new solar companies will get 75% less compensation. The good news is you can lock in the great rates of the current system, but you need to have your solar documents filed by April 14th, which means now is the time to call Sunlight. If you're even thinking about solar, call Sunlight and get your solar documents filed. There is no time to wait. Start today at sunlight.com, sunlight.com. PSLB 100.
That's President's Day of Scandinavian Design Furniture. For limited time only, with great values on select modern furniture and home decor. Scandinavian Design. Items are in stock and selling fast. Ask for details when you shop one of their 5 Los Angeles locations or shop online at ScandinavianDesigns.com.
When Las Vegas welcomes you to Awakening, a new theatrical experience created by award-winning artists. Enriched by spectacular sound, meet colorful characters, and journey with them through wondrous realms. Experience Awakening. Get your ticket at awakening.com.
Contracted like this, 104771. Here are some homeowner headaches we fix together. Rejuvenation, where we help to prevent breakdowns by performing 6 critical adjustments for just $129. And not only will apply new drains for just $80 with a 30-foot drain set. We're on call 24/7, 365 days a year. And our drain clearance service is just $80. So make the better price. Get care for 16 and 20. ViralRabbi.com. We do things the right way, not the easy way.
The best part about taking deep cold pure green sleep up next day energy at night is actually the next morning. And we quickly learn with none of the dryness or taking too much melatonin. Pure Sleep Plus Next Day Energy is on. Pure Sleep Plus Next Day Energy is a bi-layer tablet with immediate release melatonin and extended release B vitamins to help you fall. It's my secret weapon for a great night's sleep and a great morning. Can't beat that.
People seriously tell me, sleep better, wake your back.
And now, shopping with pickup and delivery is the same as shopping in store. Same low prices, deals, and rewards on the same high-quality items. One small click for groceries, one big win for busy families everywhere. Start your cart today at Ralph.com. Ralph, for everyone. It's the cheapest price, it's like the details.
Anyway, the more stuff, the more people you get. John and Jeff. This is Absolute Magic, live 1 to 4 p.m. on KFI and on demand anytime on the iHeartRadio app.
So app all the latest on President Biden's surprise trip to Kyiv today. We'll have that for you coming up when we talk about Washington at 11 a.m. Also, we've got some train reform on deck that the president is calling for speedy law heading to Florida. They're calling
I just throw it out. You get up on that. Former President Jimmy Carter, the longest-lived American president that visited home hospitals at his home in Plains, Georgia. Figures from the Carter Center said the former president decided to spend his remaining time with his family in hospice care instead of additional medical intervention. Well, things go on in the last couple of months, but when you're 98, I don't know if there is such thing as a small medical event. But he's 98 years old. He said that the statement from the center said he has the full support of his medical team and his family, and they're asking for privacy.
gun violence continues to be a problem in America, but instead of holding on to their pearls or just throwing their hands in the air and setting their hair on fire to talk about more rules, there are people actually doing something about it. And there was a great article in the New York Times about an outfit called Advanced Peace and the way that they are tackling gun violence. It's doing it in a very surgical manner, like it is a great idea.
Speaking of gun violence, strange stories, strange twists, I guess, to the Alec Baldwin story. The San Jose County DA has had to drop a key charge against Alec Baldwin in response to that shooting on the set of Rush. The DA dropped a gun enhancement charge in the case. This after one of Baldwin's lawyers filed a motion. Baldwin had the charge of involuntary manslaughter. Crime. Problem is, that's not in place at the time of the shooting. The one in place at the time of the shooting said it could only be applied if the gun was branded. If he was displaying the gun
In a threatening manner.
to intimidate that, which clearly was not the case. So the law did take effect 7 months or something afterwards. So
Another storm headed for Southern California later this week. It's going to be cold. There's going to be a lot of rain, so maybe it's a good time to work from home or continue to work from home.
I was looking at the forecast over the grapevine, and if you just add up the amount of snow that the way that they write this up, just to protect yourself and your loved ones from freaking Texas.
Now, let me just pump the brakes on where I know you're going because people do need to have these tips. Not everything in that there's more cards in it than for some people that need to be told to dress in layers of warm clothing.
I say this as we're outside of that. What?
Yeah, you let your dog out in the morning, do it, and you have to let him back in. It's just like when you gave away your cat, Kevin.